Oh my god, hello, good morning everybody, good morning Andraste and Pan and Haz and Tipsy, good morning Sarah and Lizzie and Gatner and Thought, good morning Haz and Sam and Addie and Duck Rubber Ducky and Creek Native Girl and Marissa, hello, good morning. Mikal, hello, Nicole, hello, Texas Toast, it's been a while, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Sunday to this side of the planet, happy Saturday to the other side of the planet. I hope you're having a great weekend, and thank you so much for being here. Hi, Madison, hello, Michael, hello, Nana, Nina, Life, hello everybody. Oh, I'm a little bit loud, aren't I? So, hold on, I'm going to remove that back. Just a scotch. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Let me tell you all about my weekend. Okay, let's get started. It's been so chill. It's been so lovely to have just a chill-full weekend. Chillful. Yes, not cheerful. Chillful. It was great. I did almost nothing yesterday, which was excellent. I did do things like I cleaned, I washed my sheets, I changed my sheets. How lush is it? You know you've come into your own as a fully mature adult when you have two of the same set of sheets because you just love them so much. I'll tell you all about my sheets. Oh, we're off to a strong start. Summer Cats, hello. Thank you so much for being here for 5 months. I appreciate it. Summer says, I will be water fasting this entire stream. You go for it. Chat, make sure you've got your beverages. They don't have to just be water, but water's a good one. Thank you for being here, mate. What sheets? So they are, I can't remember what. So they're from, so I bought a new mattress, right? A little while ago, I get migraines every now and then, and I just get super, sunlight sensitive specifically, and I thought I must have been, sleeping on my bed really weird, because I think it's just, a major tension headache that's kind of running down my neck and into my traps. Anyway, I've spoken a lot about my shoulders and all of that affecting day-to-day, but specifically sleep. So I bought a new mattress. I was just last year, I thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a new mattress. I have the funds to do so. Everybody deserves a good night's sleep. Let's get a new mattress. And I used to have a spring mattress, and it was very old. It was going into year 12 of having this spring mattress, right? So I got a new mattress. I got a koala mattress because they sold me. They support koalas, and they're named Koala. Great, amazing. So they have this really cooling memory foam mattress thing, and it comes rolled up and it's great. I really wanted the experience of being able to unroll the mattress and see it inflate, but not be an inflatable mattress. So I got it and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's got a topper. You know I love a top. It's got a topper. It's great. But they also sold cooling sheets. So they're bamboo sheets that are just they feel like heavy linen. But they're bamboo, so it's great. So I bought 2 sets of those, and they're white, and they're crisp, and they're just, it feels good to be in a clean set of sheets, you know? And it's even better when they're the same sheets, and you can just have one, washing, and the other one's already made. Oh, fully adult here. Knight, thank you for being here for 3 months. I appreciate it. Knight says all about the adulty things. My weekend was very adulty. Yeah. And here to judge. Thank you for the super chat as well. Here says 40 days. Chantel has tried, we'll get onto the Chantel talk in a minute, and thank you very much for the super chat here. She's tried the water fast a couple of times, one memorable time on the internet, which we will be watching. So I guess we'll get to the content, but thank you for the super chat. Pretty, thank you for being here for 28 months as well. Pretty says, still the longest relationship I've ever had. Oh, mate, it's my pleasure, and thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for the support. It's lovely to see you this weekend. Oh, really, baby? I see you. Buffalo wings. Ooh, lettuce wraps? Buffalo chicken lettuce. Oh, I see. How delicious. I actually had buffalo wing hot sauce. Frank's makes a buffalo wing sauce, not just the normal hot sauce. This is my weekend of adulting. Right, so bed story done. Sheets done. Woke up this morning, then played a bit of Zelda yesterday. Oh, it was lush. Woke up this morning and decided, hey, I'm a little bit hungry. I'm going to make myself bacon and eggs. So I had some bacon, cooked that up, had some eggs, cooked that up. Guess what else I had in my fridge? I had Frank's buffalo wings sauce. So I put that on top of my eggs. There's something about the simplicity of eggs and hot sauce that just gets me going. It was really good. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna schedule up a stream because I've been away for a couple of days and have to catch up on foodies nonsense. So, twins, baby, twins. Right. So anyway, that was my weekend. Oh, and then I serviced Gobby. That was good. So detangled all of the little bits and bobs that got caught up. So Gobby's all well maintained now. That's all good. Tidied my room. That was good. Put all my clothes away. Did a whole heap of washing this weekend, which was excellent because it's perfect weather for it. The sun. Oh, so good. Anyway, that's enough about me. Hi, thank you so much for being here. Today, we'll be reacting to Miss Chantal Marima's Foodie Beauty and 3 pieces of recorded content, and then moving on to Miss Alexandra Rodriguez, and just for a touch, a scotch, just a smidge of something different. Alex uploaded 4 months ago a video entitled "Addressing My Failed Weight Loss Surgery." It is actually a vlog, so we will get a little bit more vlog content from Alex, which is nice. But you know, I'm here for discussions about health and weight and all of that stuff, so bring it on. As for foodie stuff, we'll start off slow with the beef lasagna and cheesecake mukbang. It's 18 minutes, and I can't guarantee I'll get through the entire thing because it's another sad mukbang. But apparently we're just getting rid of sad mukbangs now because Chantal's gone on a water fast again, y'all. Chantal uploaded 5 hours ago. I'm starting a 40-day water fast. Great. So we're going to watch that one. That's fun. And then we're going to do a little bit of a retro and watch the 21-day water fast day 1 weigh-in, which didn't turn out to be 21 days. I think it was about 4 or 5. But, you know, just see if the energy matches. That was from 4 years ago on Chantal's channel. Actually, closer to 5. 4. 2019. 4.5 years ago. And then we'll move on to the Alex stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing. What do you know about servicing Gobby? Well, Dark Rubber Ducky, let me tell you what you have to do. You have to turn the Gobby off, first of all. And then you have to open its guts. You have to rearrange its guts, actually. You have to pull out the, there's an internal cartridge, which is basically the tray where all the dust gets collected. You have to pull that out. You have to empty that out. Then you have to empty out the filter, which has a neat little foam insert, right? You have to give that a wash so that you get out all the yucky bits. Then you have to let that dry. Then you have to put the foam insert back into the cartridge, and then you put the cartridge back inside of Gobby. Rearranged guts, right? Then you have to throw Gobby onto its back. Then you basically rip out its its main brush, which is the brush right on its back, like underneath. Well, it's on its belly underneath. And then you have to detangle all of the hairs and all of the synthetic fibers and stuff that have got caught up in the brush. And then it comes with a nifty little tool, which you like wipe out the inside with, which is very cool. Oh, and it's got a razor on it, so you can cut all the synthetic fibers. Great. And then you can take off its arms, its side brushes, and just make sure nothing's tangled up in there. Boom, bang. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and Gobby has been serviced. That's it. And that's how you service a Gobby. Anyway. For those of you just entering, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much foodie beauty, and at the moment, I'm kind of getting into Miss Alex. Pardon me. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what? Choices. Choices about what we say. Choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. Who asked Poppy a question? Look, if you don't want a 2-minute answer, just don't ask me questions. So yeah, Gobby's currently asleep. Well, Gobby's in the middle of a job, but I didn't want Gobby to be loud in the background, so Gobby's currently hiding under a bed somewhere, I think. Cool. Anyway, servicing infomercial. Yes, QVC, call me. QVC, QCS, one of them. Someone call me. Anyway. Hey, Haz. So, I mean, it's a lot, Dark Rubber Ducky. It's a lot. It's a big job. So, let's get started with a beef mukbang. This is just going to warm me up because I've booped in and out of this one. It's quite boring. When I do say Chantal's sad mukbangs, like this is the era of the sad mukbang, I think. Well, Gobby doesn't walk though. Gobby rolls. So Gobby's fine. Gobby will be able to roll. Okay, great. Let's get started.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, welcome back to another mukbang.
Okay, there we go.
Eating video, whatever you want to call it, because today we're going to be trying another...
Chat, just before we get started, please make sure you're doing something productive with your time. Have me in your ear. You don't need to be watching this, but just go do something. Take the bins out, do some laundry, take a walk, drink some water, kick back, apply self-care routine. Do all of that. Actually, I washed my beard like the Dickens last night. Oh, it smells so good. I've got like it's like a woody tobacco-y kind of. Who makes it? There's a company here in Australia. They're actually up on the Sunshine Coast. They're called Milkman. Milkman Grooming. I actually have one of their stickers. So shout out to Milkman. I really am an infomercial today. So Milkman Grooming up on the Sunshine Coast make an amazing. It's called King of Club. Is it King of Club? No, King of Wood. What do you know about being a King of Wood? They make a King of Wood line, which smells amazing. And they have a foaming beard wash, which I use like frequently. It is my beard wash of choice. They also have full grooming kits, oils. I do like their oil as well. It does smell really good. And beard balm as well. But I did a big self-care night last night / early this morning. Oh, and they have a body wash, which I don't particularly like, but someone might. Their body washes are flavored as like cocktails / drinks. And so one of them, or classic drinks, I guess, one of them is like a ginger and dry. And it's a body wash that smells like ginger. And I'm like, I kind of love this. Like it's got a bit of like that spice to it, which is really nice. The only problem is whatever they're using as their base is really thick. So I'm used to having a body wash that's like pretty easy to pump out. This one you actually need to work it. Work it out of the bottle, and then it kind of erupts in your hands, and then you rub it all over yourself and smell delightful. Starting strong today, huh?
Diet meal service, dinner. So yeah, let's get to. So Bismillah, let's get to this, and we're gonna have some water.
Wow,
it's cold.
Zach, it is not even 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's cold water, but not ice.
Hey, friend.
Don't have much room for ice in this glass, So, okay, and now we're going to have...
Something like that, 6 bacons, yes.
Out of the way here, yeah. We have another one.
Oh, dear.
So I will put the price of everything and the calories and macros and all that, okay?
Okay, so from my understanding, she didn't put the calories and macros, but we've got a price. I don't know. We'll talk about it as it goes. 16.5 Canadian.
So, this here is their lasagna.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the packaging. It's plastic, though, which is terrible. But if this cheesecake were served to me in a glass, like a glass jar, I would live for this. I'd love this. Oh, Mr. Milestone. Sorry, Ozzy. Thank you for letting me know. Who'd I miss? I missed Ozzy. Sorry, mate. Thank you for being here for 24 months. Ozzy says, putting up new curtains in my craft room. Ooh. Can you tell me what type of fabric they are? I'd live for a curtain. Velvet? Thank you for being here, mate.
It's a pretty decent portion. So this is the macros and calories for this meal.
Oh, beef lasagna, cheese with bolognese and white sauce, calories 490. Sorry, thought macros were included. Right, these are not macros. No. I'll tell you what lasagna is. Lasagna is fat dense with all that bechamel and carb dense with all that pasta. There is protein in here in the meat. Yup.
Beef lasagna.
And about 1 gram of fiber, maybe in the pasta, depending on what flour they use. Angelica, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Angelica says, can't join now. Catch you on the rewatch. Hey, chat. Hey, Angelica. Have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you later. Thank you for the support.
Lasagna.
I don't believe this is 490 calories. No. Not at all. Half of this portion, maybe. Yeah, that thing is as big as her head. That's 1,000 calories worth of lasagna down.
And we have a strawberry cheesecake, which is 282 calories.
Okay, so this is weird. Chat. So I just clocked it, right? On here, we'll do a zoom. Oh god, ew. Look at that. This lid here says 282 calories. And this is I'm assuming this is the company name upside down. You get the gist, right? So when she puts up the insert...
And we have a strawberry cheesecake, which is...
The strawberry cheesecake is 242 calories.
282 calories, suitable for...
So which one is it?
For diabetic.
But which one is it?
And we have a strawberry...
Like, where'd the extra 40 calories come from? How's that work? Someone tell me how that works. That doesn't make any sense. Like, they look the same, apart from it obviously being, like, photographed nicer in a little glass instead of this takeaway container. Well, I don't even know if that's a takeaway container. It's giving me like craft store vibes. Interesting. I don't understand. I don't understand why you're 40 calories off. Maybe it's like an old recipe or an old serving, or maybe, I don't know. This all is giving like Snoopy's perfect perfumery. I can't even say the words anymore. It's been so long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust any of this. I don't trust it.
Cheesecake, which is 282 calories, suitable for diabetic. So yeah. So, probably use like an alternate sugar or something. I don't know. But let's dig in. They use lighter, beef, cheese,
do they?
Stuff like that for lasagna. I'm pretty sure. Wow, this looks really good actually.
Okay, chat. If you're in the wagon, the bandwagon, if you're part of the band who thinks that this is a one portion lasagna, go into your local next time you go shopping, go into your local grocery store and check out what a one portion lasagna actually looks like. It's about this big and about this thin. It's tiny. Lasagna is like ridiculously calorie dense. Admittedly, this one might be using some form of light bechamel, although I doubt it. And she says that the meat is not as oily. So I assume that they're using like a 99 or 90% lean beef mix. Oh, yeah, beef mix. Which is fine. But like that doesn't stop it does stop a large portion of the calories, but not like I'm specifically thinking of the what did I used to eat? Oh, what was it called? Light and Easy. So there's a company here in Australia, I think it might be international, called Light and Easy, because Light and Easy is looking after yourself. That ad campaign is stuck in my brain since childhood. And Light and Easy have like 400 calorie microwave meals, and they're all frozen, and they're very convenient, and they're very much, for the people who don't have a lot of time or who want to microwave it at work or whatever. Those servings are like 500 calories, 400 to 500 calories. And I'm pretty sure they've got a diet lasagna, or however you want to phrase it as well. This serving is huge. This does not make sense. And I don't trust the calorie counts on anything, considering that the website and the actual packaging has a 40 calorie difference. So who the hell knows? Who's actually checking? Diabetic Cheesecake, fabulous to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well today. No sugar. It's sugar-free, y'all. Oh my god, the worlds collide. Diabetic Cheesecake, thank you for the super chat. Cheesecake says, hello Poppy and chat, hope you've all been well. I've been really well, thanks for being here, mate. Happy weekend. And thank you very much for the support. How have you been? Oh, lean cuisine, same thing. Yeah.
All right, let's dig in. I'm really hungry.
Wait, no, Light and Easy might be like freshly, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe the ad didn't stick as hard as it could. Lean cuisine? Do we have lean cuisine here? I think we might. Anyway, same gig. Next time you grocery shopping, go to the freezer section and actually check out a portion size for lasagna, because this ain't it.
Okay. Yum, the meat sauce tastes like church basement spaghetti sauce.
I can't see any sauce. That looks dry as hell.
Made. Yummy.
That looks dry as hell with a fistful of mozzarella on top. Maybe not even bechamel. Who knows? Who knows?
That's really good.
Is it?
So I'm very on a positive note because my back is starting to feel better. I was able to do more things for my daily routine.
I'm assuming since this is day 5 or day 6 or whatever, we're just not going to hear about the back anymore. It's just going to have miraculously unpopped itself.
Without pain. And I'm feeling lighter. I'm feeling more accomplished because I've been able to battle those night munchies. Oh my gosh. There's like a light bechamel sauce in here too.
She keeps saying light as if she can tell. That looks like just a fucking layer of cheese, dude. No.
Tastes homemade. That's what I love about Kuwait. The food here, the quality is like really good, like homemade.
This looks dry as hell.
Tasting.
Sad lasagna.
I don't know. And they're like, they don't put they have certain dietary laws. They don't add like certain preservatives.
Ma'am, you eat from BK and McDonald's every other day. What are you talking about preservatives? Do you think all that everything is imported, dude? What is going on?
That's really delicious. Now, yeah, salad would be good. I know.
I don't think it's that delicious.
With that, I could easily make
it. Does not look good.
My bad. Can have one later.
Like, I like a little bit of red in my red sauce, That's just beige.
So I'm just thinking, like...
Bucket of lasagna. The perfect description.
I know this doesn't look like diet food, but the idea for me, I think the approach I'm going to try to take is a balanced kind of moderation.
Oh. Okay, well, the queen of moderation has just dove headfirst into a 40-day water fast, so that's fun.
Like calorie counting approach.
Uh-huh.
So I don't feel totally deprived. What I'm going to do right now actually is just like...
She's about to feel incredibly deprived over 40 days.
I try different...
But sure, whatever. I mean, Foodie knows what works for her.
diet services before making the decision what I want to do, if I want to do Weight Watchers, because the thing
Oh, I see, Aussie. Oh, that's very fun.
with Weight Watchers is
Hey,
right now
Mosley.
I'll still have to prepare all my food.
Therapy, undressed day. There's a lot of me suggesting therapy today. It'll happen.
Not true. You can still eat out, you just have to count it in your points.
Oh, then she threatened to go on Weight Watchers. That's right. I kind of skipped over that Subway mukbang.
I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for Weight Watchers yet. So there's a lot of diet services here, like I said. There's a lot that they keep in touch with you on WhatsApp. Everyone uses WhatsApp for communication, like businesses here. They offer like consultation services. They offer...
That would be great. I'd love Foodie to go and get a consultation service for what the fuck to eat, because she don't know.
So basically, like, there's services where they offer, like, it's like low calorie, but I could talk to somebody and consult with them if I'm hungry, if I could, what I could have extra. Julia? I don't think so, lady. No, Julia, no. So, like, do you want some of my water?
Why don't you take the cat to another room? Or just stop eating on the floor?
So, like, for example, a lot of them offer, like, 3 meals and 2 snacks. And it will total, like, 1,200 calories or something like that.
Uh-huh. Well, this is not that service, I don't believe.
And that seems really low. I always thought, that's too low. But if I was going to do a fasting, that would be even less. So, plus, I'm pretty sedentary, so until I'm more active, I think that would be okay, I don't know. I need a knife.
I mean, yeah, it probably would have been a good idea.
I mean...
So dry.
Why have a knife when you take big bites? No, I'm kidding.
She's not kidding. Snake mode activated.
So I like that idea for now, in the struggle phase, where it gets me... These services will get me...
The struggle phase. That's a quote.
Then maybe down the line, Weight Watchers will get me used to making more of my own food and using real food. And then I can start incorporating more...
Here, let me tell you this straight. If you have all the time in the world, like Foodie Beauty, right? And if you're saying that, oh, I need a diet service to count my calories and just give me food, just admit that you don't enjoy cooking. It's fine. One of the best things about learning how to cook is learning how to weigh your food. And learning how to weigh your food leads to learning to count calories for food. You can go and make... Hell, if you're so inspired this weekend, go and make a cake, right? I understand that some people prefer using, like, cup methods. I personally prefer using a kitchen scale. But you can weigh out everything, and then you can track everything, and then you can count everything, and then you can make a cake and say, okay, great, that entire cake is 2,000 calories worth of ingredients, and now I will portion it out into 8 and have however many... What's that? Hold on. 2,000. So 1,000. So 250 calories per slice. There you go. Quick math. And you can do all of those things if you're so inclined. But if you're in the struggle phase, as Foodie has put it, and can't be fucked cooking, which is the vibe that I get from Foodie, don't lie to an internet audience, is what I'm saying. Annie with an L, hello, good morning. Well, morning for me, evening for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's lovely to see you. How are you? And I did love the shirt. I hope you got my message. Annie, thank you for the super chat. Annie says, just got back from Baby Nieces and Drag Race night. Oh my god. I really enjoyed the last episode of Drag Race, but I've got to tell you, I kind of feel some sort of way I feel poor Kahana. Poor Kahana. I think Kahana's great, but I absolutely get the energy of Kahana's realization of, oh no, another acting challenge. And I actually think she did really well. Poor Kahana. Is she actually trying to reruns of the water fast? Yes, we'll be getting into that shortly. She wants to do 40 days after her success of 5 days, like 4 years ago. Thank you for the super chat, mate.
Different exercises. For now, I think I'm just going to stick to maybe...
Why didn't Heidi get the talk? Exactly, baby. Why didn't Heidi get the talk? I think it's because production panicked and saw the potential of a second or third walkout with Alexis Michelle also feeling some sort of way. Also, I don't know. I don't get it. The whole way all of that was filmed, I thought that Candy didn't handle the situation well whatsoever, and Alexis Michelle was certainly feeling all types of in her emotions. I just felt kind of bad that Alexis Michelle was the one who had to like go to Candy and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm apologizing to you." Like, well, I mean, you know, both kind of overreacted in different ways, so it was strange.
Walks on the beach in the evening. I can take you guys with us. Aww.
I don't know, Craig. I don't know what makes me think that.
Stuff like that, you know. I really want this to work, so I want to do it the right way, and I want to take my time. I want to take my time to find something that's going to work for me long term.
Okie dokie. The diet box saga ended within a week, so it's probably not that.
And so that's what I'm doing. But I'm not going to give up.
Hey, James.
And I've been doing well, so.
Yeah, it is kind of the second time that Candy's been directly involved in conflict. The first time with Heidi. When Heidi said, well, Candy, didn't you say you'd get rid of, Jimbo at the first opportunity? I thought we were cool. And the funny thing is, I got an ad the other day for Jimbo, Candy, and Heidi on tour. Like, coming to Australia, which is great. So maybe it was all just for the TV. But I definitely see Candy being in the drama. Just the drama mama.
I'm going to decide which
Sans, hello.
diet service to go for. I'm going to try a few more for mukbang purposes and stuff. Very meaty. And not oily meat, so they must use like a leaf.
Also, I can't confess my love for Jessica more. I have loved Jessica Wilde since season 2. She's been incredible, and I'm so happy she's getting her time on the TV again, because she's a star. She's so good. She's just so good. And she looks the same. If you haven't seen Drag Race season 2, go back and watch it. Jessica looks the same. I think she looks better now. Good for her.
Cut than even the one I bought. I don't know. Very good sauce. Honestly, probably
That taco bit had me on the floor, baby.
one of the best sauces.
So good. And actually, that challenge was really good. I hope they redo that, like, Criminal Minds kind of improv challenge. Or at least do an improv challenge that's not just standing up on a stage in front of 4 people listening to crickets.
Meat sauces. I've tried in a long time. Yeah.
This is not a meat sauce. This is just meat.
Sometimes, you get... Like, this is real food.
Ma'am, everything you eat is real food. It's technically calories.
Prepared by real people.
Yep, burgers that is real food prepared by real people.
When I was in Canada,
and
I signed up for a dietary service through my gym a long time ago. It was like super expensive, like $5,000 for like 6 months or something stupid.
That doesn't seem to make sense.
And that included your gym membership, to be fair.
That makes a little more sense.
But the meals were disgusting. They were like dehydrated chilies, protein chilies in pouches.
Well, yeah, she did eat that makeup, which was technically not real food. That's true.
Like, the food came out of pouches. You had to eat 2 of their pouch meals a day, and you got to eat 1 of your own meals a day.
And technically, she argued that her gummies were her medication, so maybe that's not real food either. But
the meal was like, a couple ounces of meat and salad or something. And the food was inedible. I couldn't eat it. So I wanted a refund, and it was a big deal. I think they ended up refunding me half. I don't know. That's why I always read the terms and conditions, people, when you join.
James, kind of. She's been trying to reel back in the diet and weight loss crowd over the last couple of weeks. So this is interesting. And now she's threatening a fast. So nothing super. She talks about doing this in preparation for a trip. I want to see the trip. I want to see the travel. I want to see Foodie and Snoopy travel the world. That's what I want to see, because, like, Chantal has said so many things about Kuwait that we haven't seen. We haven't seen the perfume warehouse. We haven't seen the markets. We barely see the gym. Like, Foodie is just living the same lifestyle she was living back in Canada, just with a few things changed, She's at home. She's having food delivered. She lives with a dude. That's about it. She's not going anywhere or doing anything, and really hasn't over the last month. D. Martin, hello. Happy weekend, mate. Thank you so much for gifting 10 channel memberships. Such a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for your generosity. Chat, welcome or welcome back to Popstar. Jen, Chaotic, Zans, James, Deb, Jerry, Alexandra, Espresso, Gina, and Flyaway. Hello, everybody. Please make sure you thank the very lovely and generous D. Martin for their gifted channel memberships. Thanks, D. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody.
Things. I've always have to learn the hard way, so it's mostly my fault. This is like real food, so that's why I want to try different ones, because I want, if it's something I'm going to do long term every month. So for example, 3 meals, 2 snacks like this, maybe, and I think a dessert at your meal. Depends on the service, so I'm trying different ones to figure that out. I know I've said that a million times, but
you have, and so far those screen grabs all look like they're from the same place. So
I think like 80 KD a month, roughly. That was satisfying. Made in Kuwait. I like this one. The service. Hi, Julia. Sweet girl.
She needs a hobby. She needs a hobby. If cooking, like, I honestly think if Foodie tried cooking more and learnt to enjoy it, she might have a bit more success with changing her diet instead of relying on everybody else to do the work and just being able to kind of sit here and, you know, do all of this. This is my feelings today. Just about Foodie. Otherwise, my day's gone great.
She looks a bit cross-eyed.
Mama Bear, thank you for the super chat. Mama Bear says, so you can buy yourself some real food, but be careful. My kid tries feed me plastic broccoli. Oh, that's cute. Dangerous, but cute. Thank you for the super chat, Mama Bear.
Makes her cuter.
I've got to do some meal prep today. What should I get? Oh, I've got chicken breast. I need to figure out a way to do a wet chicken breast recipe. Because I'm kind of getting... It's not that I overcook the chicken breast. It's just that it just dries. I don't really want to do a chili. Chicken soup? Maybe I could... Anyway, I'll think about it. Thanks, Mama Bear. And thank you for gifting a channel membership as well. Welcome or welcome back to Lychee. Hello, mate. Please make sure you thank Mama Bear for the gift.
All right, now
Oh, no, Ruthie. You take care, mate. Big cup of tea.
Strawberry cheesecake. I know people are going to go, this is not diet food. The thing is, yeah, it is. It's from a diet center, and everything is made and measured out to be, like, this is diabetic-friendly cheesecake.
But you're telling me this is 400 and X however many calories. Like, do you know what a diet dessert is? Let me tell you what a good diet dessert is. I do a mock cheesecake with protein powder and cottage cheese and stevia. It's really good. It's relatively low calorie. It's maybe closer to 300 calories, and it's really good. And I eat like a huge portion because it's me. Like, what is a portion? That's a good one. Sugar-free jelly is actually quite good. I made those like sugar-free jelly snacks where you add gelatin and citric acid to them to make them sour. They're actually really delicious. The only problem is they don't hold at room temperature. They get really sticky. So you have to serve them cold from the fridge. But that's fine. I mean, they were delicious. Chuck and his ducks. Hello, mate. Thank you for being here for 7 months. Chuck says, currently having a beer fast on my Saturday night. Ooh, lush. You enjoy. Enjoy the beer, mate. Happy weekend. Thank you for being here. And Tiffany, thank you for the super chat as well. Tiffany says, when Julia prowls in front of the box, it feels like we're in a point of view game trying to swipe food from the final boss. Yep, I could see it. MS-DOS vibes, but you're a cat instead of a dude with a gun. Got it. Also, Foodie has a tattoo. Foodie has a couple of tattoos, actually. There's one that says fries on her wrist and another one of 2 moons kissing on her chest. Thank you for the super chat. And Catherine, thank you for being here for 2 months. Catherine says, I'm late, but I'm here cross-stitching. Good night. Good night, Catherine. Thank you very much for being here and enjoy your cross-stitching. Marinated chicken. I want like a wet chicken dish. So I want like a chicken... Maybe like a chicken tomato something. Or curry. Maybe I could do curry. Who knows?
So, yeah, this is like guilt.
Why does the cheesecake look like a candle? It is kind of giving candle, isn't it?
Free food, okay? I'm not doing keto, carb only. I'm not doing restrictive diets. I'm doing, like I said, more balanced is what I'm going for. Balanced and calculated. But the calculations will be done for me for now, which is what I like, what I find attractive about that. I can just stack everything in my fridge. I don't know if they deliver it every day or if it's per week. I think it's daily. So
That is actually a much better service for someone like Foodie, because I understand if I have a whole heap of meal prep in the fridge, which is why I only prep like 1 or 2 days. Having a whole heap of meal prep in the fridge can be hard when you're going through it.
every day they'll bring you your delivery,
Oh, Lottie, happy weekend. Hello, mate.
your 3 meals, everything.
Happy Sunday.
I like just pulling it out, putting it in, warming it up, and just eating.
Chaotic. No, it's not a candle, but I'd live.
Not having to
I'd live for a cheesecake looking candle. How good.
worry about my part of things, anyways, because my part of things is complicated. So Locke can eat whatever, So, although we're still kind of conscious because he's not immune to gaining weight and stuff. Wow. I think they use low-fat, like low-calorie digestive biscuits. I'm not sure. Smells good. Pretty bite.
That would make sense. Probably looks like 2 biscuits. It's two crushed up biscuits.
That's really good. I'm gonna save some for him. He would love that.
I was gonna say, if you're making a cheesecake out there, throw some like actual vanilla like paste, or bean if you've got the bean. Just little spots of vanilla. Suki, hello, thank you for the super chat as well. Suki says, just drove across Canada with 2 kitties and a toddler. Oh boy, that's a big weekend. To come back home to the Maritimes, I get to see my family for the first time in 3 years. That's awesome, Suki. Well, say hi, and appreciate. I hope you appreciate the time with them. And thank you very much for the super chat. I assume that's a big drive. Canada's a big place, so it sounds like a big drive. But I hope you have a fabulous weekend and a good time with the family. And I hope you find some chill. Thank you for the super chat. Mika, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. Lovely to see you. Mika says, just finished the data collection for my master's thesis. Oh my goodness. Time's flown. Thanks to everyone, especially Zach, for keeping me company while I've been doing this. It is our absolute pleasure, Mika. Congratulations to you, chat. Can we get some hands up and some love in the chat for Mika? You've done all the collecting. You've done the thing. God. Where does time go? How we have been doing this for some time. Congratulations, Mika. Thank you for the support.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe teach your cat not to do this.
Sweetie! That is really delicious.
Chat, you're awesome. Thank you. She got a cat. Oh yeah, James. Sorry. Yes, she got a cat.
Doesn't taste like fake sugar.
The cat's name is Julia.
It's really good. Light tasting.
The cat's quite cute, but I think the cat's come off the street. Which is not a bad thing. It's just the way that the cat is interacting with Foodie makes me think the cat is not used to being in the presence of a person every day. Hey, Marina.
It's still rich. So even just a few bites.
27 months makes sense, speaker.
I'll try that. Because I know he would like it. He wanted to try it. He loves cheesecake.
Yes, this cheesecake, which is mislabeled, it's very confusing. It's not important. It's just weird.
No soda today. I'm going to try to limit my diet soda. I'm not going to totally eliminate it, but I'm going to try to limit it.
Okie dokie.
It's better than nothing in my book. That lasagna was delicious, but next time I'll make a salad. Was delicious, but next time I'll make a salad.
I need everyone to listen closely. Hold up. I'm just gonna slow it down. What do you think?
Better than nothing in my book. That lasagna was delicious, but next time I'll make a salad.
I swear it was in there. I swear it was in there. It was quiet, but it was there. It's also her eyes that give it away.
I was just kind of in a rush and had to get ready quick.
A poot? No, it was smaller than a poot. It was a... What's smaller than a poot?
Again, the food got here. Oh my gosh, this service is really good.
It is very early, Lottie.
Yeah.
It's not even midday.
I like it. They have so many desserts like this. They had a lot. This one. They had a lot of pasta dishes, risotto. I was like torn between the lasagna and the risotto. I'm like,
a petite. Look at me using French. Petite as like small, but poot as in fart. A petite. Suki, thank you for the super chat. Suki says 46 hours, 4,555 kilometers. Ooh, big travel for everyone. That is a big travel. Thank you again for the super chat, Suki. And once again, enjoy your time with your family. Alicia, hello. Thank you very much for joining the channel as a member. I appreciate it. Chat, can we all say hello to Alicia? Welcome. Hello.
which one, you know?
Yeah,
I
petite.
can't see the clock, how long I've been on here. Am I talking too much? So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I've been recovering from my back problem, and
It's funny.
it's getting better.
I don't care what anybody says. You make yourself laugh.
With the massager and
It's
the
a good
medication,
feeling.
Resting, but I should be good to go doing more vlogs and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, so
Okay.
I know some of you think this is an interesting to see all the different types of foods and dietary services they have here. So
No, terrible. We're not doing this mukbanging. I don't know what content she's going to create during this
yeah, I
water
hope you,
fast.
enjoy
Who
it,
knows?
and,
We'll see.
yeah, I'm starting to feel a lot better already.
Very
And I don't
proud,
feel
Marissa.
super deprived because I still, the minute I start to deprive myself and say, okay, I can't have this, I can't have that, my brain just goes nuts. So instead of like saying, oh, I can't have this, like certain things, yes, I can't have, like a job.
How is she justifying, I can't tell my brain I can't have these things, I can't restrict, I can't limit myself, I need a balanced diet, which includes everything, just, better caloric choices for the things that I'm eating. And then decide, hey team, going on a water fast, literally consuming nothing but water for 40 days. How the fuck does that make sense? That's not logical.
Giant milkshake with 900 calories. That's, those days are over. Even my Subway meal, I know it's probably got criticized for being, takeout meal.
Emo Runner, hello. Thank you for joining the channel as a member as well. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Great name, by the way. Also, everybody say hi to Emo. Hey, mate. Gulfport, hello. Good to see you as well.
But like,
I'm sorry, I do choose the worst times to go live, I know.
like I said, I'm going for little changes like that. Like, I'm not going to be getting that kind of takeout often. If I do, like, healthier options, like the potato wedges were baked.
Those potato wedges that she consumed from Subway were still like 450 calories or something.
And then
Like food isn't calorie free, unfortunately.
you had, normally when I would get Subway, you see
There are super low calorie foods though. If you would like to talk about them, happy to do.
other Subway mukbangs, if you compare it, a whole foot long with like tons of sauces and cheeses and unhealthy meats and a whole bunch of sides like chicken bites and like pepperoni,
Oh God, this was not from that long ago either. Oh, the owl. Oh, the owl.
toasties and all these things. So like a lot more food, So cutting it down, and always a 12-inch, so cutting it down to 6-inch, it's still a step in the right direction. So,
Sure.
yeah. So if you're following me on this diet journey, this health journey,
Is anyone following? I mean, if anyone's following Chantel on this water fast journey that's come right up the next day after this, I'm concerned.
just know that that's the approach I'll be taking, is a more realistic.
Well, found they're not nothing's technically calorie free, I suppose, apart from water. However, when I talk about like lighter calorie versions, for me they tend to be like really filling. So broccoli is the perfect example. If you can eat half a head of broccoli with every meal, you'll notice that your calorie for me at least, I noticed, I'll talk about me, my calorie consumption decreases substantially because the amount of fiber and cruciferous vegetation in my stomach fills up all of my hunger senses, and I'm like, oh, okay, great. That was like, I just ate a heck ton of broccoli. You do also have to obviously be mindful of the other important nutritional elements that you should be consuming, vitamins, minerals, etc. But fiber is a really helpful thing for a lot of people to feel satiated.
Not extreme.
Same argument is said for protein.
As I'm used to. You've seen on my channel like fruit diets and all kinds of weird diets, so I'm gonna try to be more realistic.
Good, Sachi. Good.
And balanced. So, yeah. And at first, I'm gonna subscribe to a monthly meal service where they deliver your food daily.
And this was all a lie.
And it's all measured out, all calculated, lower calorie, but still yummy foods. As you can see, they just make them in alternate ways, and eventually.
No, the boutiques, Sadie.
That's my goal, to get to that point. So, anyways, so yeah, Weight Watchers is not off the table. It's just I think for now I want to try the diet services and then go into Weight Watchers when I'm more ready to do that.
Right. Lies.
So yeah.
Lies and slander.
Anyways, I will talk to you guys.
Okay, you go. We've got to catch up for a water fast. Chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. We're about to jump into a 40-day water fast with Foodie. Mark your calendars, everyone. It's day 1. Let's go. Please do not attempt a water fast without clearance from your doctor. Foodie doesn't have a doctor in Kuwait, so she's not going to follow her own advice. Please don't follow Foodie. Just do the opposite of Foodie, everyone. But make sure you drink your water. Just not like she does.
Hey guys, welcome back to a video. This will be a sit down and talk video, and probably
every single video of yours is a sit down and talk video, Foodie. It just depends on what you've got in front of you to eat. We're not eating today because we're on a water fast. Also, we're sitting on the bed. Good job, Zach's brain. This is the bed head. Are we sitting on the bed? I'm assuming we're sitting on the bed. We're sitting on the bed.
we won't edit it much, so I apologize if there's like pauses.
Oh, Caitlin, I like that one. New motto, do as Foodie doesn't.
It's just gonna be kind of like
I like that.
somewhat organized thoughts, but mostly just stream of consciousness kind of thing. Somewhere in between that. I'm in my prayer gown. So yeah, I just did prayer. I just did Maghrib prayer. And
Chat, if you want to get up and dust your bed head or wipe it down with an antiseptic wipe or something, go ahead. Antibacterial. Why did I think antiseptic? I mean, I guess it depends on what you're using your bed head for.
wanted to talk to you guys about
This is Foodie's actual eye color, just in case we get into the future and new people decide to pop in and say, what do you mean Foodie uses filters? Foodie doesn't look like she... This is what Foodie's face actually looks like. Here, look, this. This is reality. Marissa, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Marissa says, I never thought this day would come again. Rip to that fridge full of produce. Oh yeah, what about all those cantaloupe / rock melon? We call them rock melon. Do you all call them cantaloupe? Yeah, all those figs. Oh my god, she got like 30 figs. What's gonna happen with the figs? Figs are probably gonna rot. All that food's gonna rot. Oh, all that romaine lettuce. How many salads could we make? Ooh, a Caesar. Maybe that's for lunch. Thank you for the super chat, Marissa. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm gonna be doing a water fast, and I'm not really enthusiastic about when I'm coming to you with this idea because I have done it before. Now I have successfully completed 5 days, and on the 6th day I was like, I can't.
I'm trying to... Oh, no, she is. I'm trying to clock whether or not she's using the front-facing cam or the back one, because normally she stares at herself quite a bit, but I think I can see the light reflection of the phone. Anyway.
I was obsessing about food. I was just so hungry. And
let's slow you down, because I feel like you've got a lot to say, and I probably do too. Here we go. No, there we go. No.
I didn't really break my fast the right way.
Andraste, thank you for being here for 2 months. Happy anniversary, my friend. Andraste says she did not do 5 days, I remember. Did she do 3 days and then said she quit on the 4th or something like that? I'm pretty sure she's got a playlist, because we're going to watch the original one, the first one, just after this to do a comparison. For some reason I remember 4 being an important number in that timeline, but maybe she only created 4 pieces of content on that playlist. I can't quite remember. My histories are not as good. But thank you for the message, Andraste, and thanks for being here.
I kind of
whimsical, hello.
Just dived right back into unhealthy food. So I don't think, to me, that's an indication that I don't think that the 5 days was enough.
She keeps saying 5 days as if it was fact, but I think it's a lie.
So let me...
Shrimp, hello, good to see you.
Just start with, why. So...
Start with how dare you, and then follow up with the why.
I will put in the description some videos from actual doctors who recommend fasting.
I'm not watching all of this nonsense. I mean, from other people. From you, whatever. I'm here for the show.
Also some philosophers, modern day philosophers. There's also a lot in Islam. With Ramadan, they fast for most of the day. But this will be... Okay, here it goes.
Great. Let's start from the very beginning. Don't listen to Foodie.
I'm going to be aiming for 40 days.
That seems insane to me. I understand the concept of a water fast. I understand the concept of fasting. I need her to recognize the fact that her internal organs do things. She's going to talk about, I can tell already, she's going to talk about detoxing and cleansing and antitoxins and dead cells and all of this stuff. Y'all, chat, you've got your meat wagon is a machine. It is a finely tuned, wondrous, mysterious thing, right? 40 days seems like a heck of a lot of time. I understand the concept of like 5 days. I kind of get it, right? I'm not a proponent for fasting. I don't the closest I've come to fasting is intermittent fasting. But to go from consuming even if we went on the low scale of things, where she was saying she had 12,000 calories that one day last week, even if we did say going from 12,000 calories to 0 calories, that is such a fucking shock to the system that anything more than like 3 days, your body's probably gonna chuck a bit of a fit. 40 days is insane.
With only spring water. So, but let me get to why. So, fasting, I have...
Oh, Haz has a good note. We spoke about this too, Haz. Haz says she should do the non-obligatory fasting of Mondays and Thursdays in Islam. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. She absolutely has the opportunity, considering everything in Foodie's world right now. She has the opportunity to do that, but instead she decided to jump into 40 days. It's weird. She needs a good Judy to tell her some of these things. She doesn't hang on to good Judies very well, though, because she's kind of terrible, but... you know.
Been doing a lot of research off and on, watching a lot.
Hey Mick, lovely to see you. Hope you're having a fabulous day.
A lot of videos, reading a lot of articles, like medical articles about the benefits of fasting. Some of which include fasting combined with prayer is just obviously, potential for spiritual growth is amazing.
Maybe she doesn't know about it. Maybe no one's told her.
Basically fasting with only water allows your body to completely reset itself. So there's something called autophagy.
Autophagy? Autophagy. Autophagy? Is it autophagy? Autophagy. Autophagy. Huh.
So
Pronunciations.
Autophagy is when you don't feed your body food to digest. It starts eating all of the debris in your body. I guess they call it like zombie cells. I don't know. I can't remember, but basically...
Hold on.
Autophagy.
Okay, it is autophagy. There you go. I'm learning. Autophagy. Wait, did she say autophagy? She did, didn't she? Take it back.
With only water, allows your body to completely reset itself. So there's something called autophagy.
Autophagy.
Okay, she had it right. Autophagy, consumption of the body's own tissue as a metabolic process occurred in starvation and certain diseases. Quote, the process of starvation-induced autophagy was recently the focus of extensive research. Destruction or damage of redundant cellular components occurring in vacuoles. There you go, within the cell. Perfect. Words are fun. Google is also fun. Autophagy is the natural conserved degradation of the cell that removes an unnecessary or dysfunctional component through a lysosome-dependent regulated mechanism. It allows the orderly degradation and recycle of cellular components. Okay, how does it go about? Bacterial pathogens and host autophagy. I keep going autophagy. Autophagy. Molecular biology, functions, nutrient starvation. Autophagy has roles in various cellular functions. One particular example is in yeasts, where the nutrient starvation induces a high level of autophagy. This allows unneeded proteins to be degraded and the amino acids recycled for the synthesis of proteins that are essential for survival. In higher... No, don't know that word. Autophagy. Autophagy, goddammit, is induced in response to the nutrient depletion that occurs in animals at birth, blah, 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 infection, repair mechanism. Autophagy degrades damaged organelles? Yeah, cell membranes and proteins, and insufficient autophagy. How is it that hard to get your mouth around that word, Zach? It's thought to be one of the main reasons for the accumulation of damaged cells and aging. Autophagy and autophagy regulators are involved in response to lysosomal damage, often directed by gelectins such as gelectin 3 and gelectin 8. Okay, Cool, whatever. Autophagy.
So autophagy is when you
Addie, I knew it. Thank you.
don't feed your body food to digest. It starts eating all of the debris in your body. I guess they call it like zombie cells. I don't know.
But aren't all cells in your body replaced? Like all cells in your body die and get replaced? I don't understand. Does starvation just like make that process quicker? And I'm assuming that puts a lot of strain on your body as well if you don't have the consumption, like the fuel in it to do that. But okay, whatever.
I don't know. I can't remember, but basically, it starts eating like,
I'm not gonna trust Foodie on anything. Just FYI.
like precancerous cells. It starts
It's
eating
not Dr. Armchair again.
debris, just really dirty cells in your body that cause issues, and it replaces them with new ones.
But your body does that automatically. I don't understand. Exactly, file not found. I don't think it... I don't understand. Like, you shed your dead cells consistently. I don't understand. I don't get it.
So, now
It's called taking a dump.
I just want to put a disclaimer. I'll probably put a note before I start the video, but don't attempt what I'm doing.
It speeds up the process. Okay, I could understand that. I am assuming also it puts a lot of strain on the body considering it doesn't have easy access to fuels to replicate those cells and has to instead break down the fats that you store up, which is... But from my memory, don't trust me, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I thought that the basic biological and chemical breakdown of fuel in the gut into fuel was a much easier process on the body than breaking down your fat stores into fuel. If the concern is regrowth of healthy cells and the removal of bad cells, don't you still need like a reasonably clean and efficient process of fuel consumption that's not just fat depletion? No? Anyway, whatever. Who cares? It's fine. JJ, thank you for gifting a channel membership. And Shabear, welcome back to Pulse. So please make sure you thank the lovely JJ for their generosity. Thanks, JJ. And Mika, thank you for being here for 27 months, my friend. Mika says, don't listen to Foodie. This isn't how this works. This isn't how any of this works. This is very much giving the hippy dippy, like I can fast my way through my cysts and I can eat my way back into like hair growth kind of conversations that she always has. It's always diet and exercise, and it's never like professional assistance, but okie dokie.
Unless you have clearance from your doctor. I don't have clearance from a doctor.
There you go. That's enough said. Enough said. First of all, Foodie's not a doctor, and neither am I, so don't listen to anything I say. Second of all, she's saying don't do a fast without clearance for your doctor, which is fair, especially if you consider the concept that Foodie didn't didn't cure her diabetes. And if Foodie's going through all of this again, I imagine that her blood sugars are probably all over the place. Her insulin levels are probably definitely all over the place. I'll say that, having watched what she's consuming. So what is the likelihood that all of this conversation is happening because of health concerns? A lot. It's not just like, oh my god, she's so weird. Anyway, shut up, Zach. Just listen.
Don't attempt what I'm doing unless you have clearance from your doctor. I don't have clearance from a doctor, but...
Then go and see a doctor. You're silly. You're being silly.
I know that I've done it before, and I know I can do it again.
You did it for like 3 days, dude. If that. And I'm not convinced that you weren't consuming something. Sure. Whatever. Sure. That's fair, Haz.
And actually, I didn't have any adverse health effects.
That's the thing. I don't understand Chantel's purpose to all of this. She's not saying, like, I went to the doctor and received this diagnosis, or I went to the doctor and they said this. Like, it's just, what? Chantel's got a feeling that she needs to shed dirty cells. This is so bizarre.
I can do it again. And actually, I didn't have any adverse health effects. I only had good ones. Like, my skin became clear, my hair was, like, shinier.
Just a reminder, everybody, please don't do anything that Chantel suggests without consulting a doctor. Please. Don't do anything anyone suggests without consulting your healthcare professionals. I'll leave it there. But mostly foodie.
I had more energy. I felt lighter because I did lose, like, I think 20 pounds? I don't remember, but I have some old videos doing the water fast. I don't know if I privated them or not.
She did not.
But they were pre-hijabi, so probably.
No, she did not. Even after saying this, she didn't private it. I was like, oh, she's doing a water fast? Great, we can jump back in time and see how she did on the first day of the first water fast. And it was still there.
What else? I know I still have, like pre-hijabi videos out there that will be forever on the internet, so, but...
Yeah, I don't think she lost 20 pounds. I can't remember, but I don't think it was that substantial.
Still, you know. What else? So, that's, you know, autophagy is one of the main benefits. I have a lot of illnesses. I have a lot of inflammation in my body, you know, in my back and my joints and things. I can feel it. A lot of swelling, inflammation, a lot of...
Two things. Therapy, calorie deficit. If this conversation is about weight loss, changing lifestyle, consuming less calories, calorie deficit. A calorie deficit. I can't tell you how wonderful I felt at maybe like 3 months into calorie deficit when I noticed that my ankles and my knees just weren't hurting as much. I can't tell you how much relief it feels to be able to walk and not be in pain because of what I was consuming and how that was affecting my joints. I can't tell you. Now, to be fair, on a water fast, yeah, you're going to be in a pretty severe calorie deficit, but considering Chantel's discussion surrounding her relationship with food, and how all of that's going to work into everything, knowing me, I'll speak about myself. I could absolutely not go or not even prepare for a multi-day fast because in my brain, I just wouldn't have the energy. I already didn't have the energy when I was on restrictive calories. I can't imagine 0 calories. That would I would feel terrible. I would be headachy. I'd sleep for like 16 hours a day. I don't think I'd be able to function on 0 calories considering she is a lot more, I was going to say stagnant, but that's not the word. What's the word? Sedentary. Than I've ever been. So maybe, who knows? But I don't see it. I don't see it, Jen.
You know, acne, like, coming up more.
Hi, Deb.
Hormonal imbalance. I plan to rectify or try to rectify the hormonal balances, which gives me hair loss and things like that.
That's what I mean. She's talking about rectifying her hormonal balances by not eating anything. How fucked do your hormones get without fuel in your body? I'm going to tell you, very.
So I hope to...
does she think that the body's just going to self-regulate with no fuel in it? That's wild. I mean, she has got fuel stores, but burning stored fat on 0 calorie intake, your body's going to do some wild stuff.
You know, correct a lot of things, health issues. Maybe breathing issues, weight. I expect to lose quite a bit of amount of weight. Now, I do expect to put on maybe half of that back when I start eating, but
this is why these conversations around health and fitness and lifestyle and diet and all of that stuff are so complex, right? Because it's not just I can't tell you how many times I've woken up one morning and said, I hate everything that I'm doing. I'm just not going to eat today. I'm going to punish myself. Like that kind of thinking is so messed up outside of the realms of no fuel for your body to function, but in the realms of your relationship with food. Because I think in my history, it's only really cemented the problematic relationship I had with food, because I saw it as either a punishment or I saw it as a reward, and seeing food as anything other than fuel for me isn't great, right? So I don't know how we've sat through a BED diagnosis with Foodie, all of the discussions about her addictions to food, her nostalgia for food, her love of food packaging, all of this stuff, and how a fast is even in the realms of something responsible.
I also want to eradicate my addiction.
Hi, Jenny. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jenny says, water fast will regrow. It's not going to do anything. She's out here saying that water fast made her skin better and her hair better and she lost 20 pounds and all of this stuff. And it sounds like the fucking potato diet again. It sounds like the grape fast, the lemon juice the juice cleansers. Like, it sounds like all of that hip, like, just ridiculous nonsense. If Foodie's concerned about dirty cells, which I can't even get my head around, because, you know, the body is quite good at shedding dead cells and regrowing new cells because you fuel it correctly. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand her logic, but I've never understood her logic, and that's part of why I watch, because it's it's like a puzzle. I'm never going to figure it out, but it's interesting to look at.
To unhealthy food, and I think that the 5 days wasn't enough to do that. I had to get past that obsession with food and reset my entire body, because
I'll tell you right now, my skin looks about 3 times better if I don't have processed sugars in my diet for like a week. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. I drink more water, I consume less sugars, my skin is better. Wild.
even eating things in moderation that are hyperpalatable in sugar, it's called...
Okay, that was a coincidence. She started talking about sugar.
...your body, because even eating things in moderation that are hyperpalatable in sugar, it's called a pleasure trap. And I'll link the video down below. There's a doctor who talks about that. Basically, you know, if you keep feeding your your body a lot of hyperpalatable foods that are rich in fats, sugar, salt, it's just gonna want to crave that, and you're just perpetuating the addiction to food. So I think to fully reset my palate, my body, everything, just completely reset my system from the inside out,
you could just consume whole foods.
Want more mental clarity. I heard that you gain more mental clarity after pushing through the...
How about 40 days on whole foods only? How about that? Give that a whirl.
Maybe the first week. It's different for everybody, you know. There are medical signs I've researched and to look for of when I should break the fast. So if it becomes medically dangerous for me, you know...
Yeah, not under the guidance of a doctor, but sure.
I will stop, but...
Six Bacons, what do you know about a pleasure trap? Hello.
I'm just planning on doing this on my own and with you guys, of course. Whoever's left to support me, because I know that it just seems like another irrational, erratic, crazy, impulsive idea.
It does. It sounds like all of those things, yes.
But, you know, like I said, I've done the 5 days before. I really believe in fasting, the power of fasting. It's just I never had the willpower to do it. I
believe in the power of fasting, but I've never had the willpower to do it.
Or could do it.
How does that make sense? Sea Smoke, hello. How's it going, mate? Sea Smoke says, hey, Poppy. Our boy, back to Foodie and the Dietitian. Yep, she's in full Dr. Armchair mode, mate. Thank you for being here, and lovely to see you, and I hope you have a great weekend.
I don't think that eating food... like.
Hey, Sam, good to see you. Bet on it lasting less than 3 days. Oh, certainly under a week, I think. Foodie will come back, and she's already prefaced all of this and said, oh, I know the medical science, and she'll come back in like a week's time and say, well, I had to break it after, 2 or 3 days because there were medical signs. I was lightheaded, I couldn't sleep, I had no energy.
Who am I kidding? I'm kidding myself.
Again, 40 days of Whole Foods. Let's do that. Let's do that healthcare, that diet journey. Let's go. Let's do it.
Like cheesecake in moderation, lasagna in moderation. I don't think that's realistic as I thought in a way when it comes to health. When it comes to resetting my palate, getting rid of those urges to eat those bad foods.
We have sat here and watched Foodie consume boxes of Nutella and Biscoff Lokma with just sugar all over her face, and watched her dip Twix into jars of fluff. Foodie's palate is bonkers.
Because after
there's none of this resetting my... No. I
ate the cheesecake and lasagna last night, and I hate to admit this because I know I'm going to get so much hate for it, but I'm just really ignoring... I'm just ignoring it and just doing me. But at the same time, I can just guess what people are going to say, you know? And I'm going
to say it's nonsense, and also suggest try a Whole Foods diet. Even for like a week, just try that. Try Whole Foods only that you cook yourself. Count everything, see what happens.
We overate last night so bad. And, you know, I just haven't been doing well. So...
Oh, yeah, she'll get the migraines again, for sure. She'll absolutely get headaches. Like, her sugar and carbohydrate consumption going from, like, up here to down here is going to affect a lot of stuff, including headaches. I mean, hell, I get severe headaches when I come off of caffeine, but that's a different thing. That's why you just don't come off caffeine. But sugar, like her her short-term energy will just like be non-existent. So I think she'll probably spend the next 2 days sleeping, if this is to be believed.
But now with the water fast, I have a new hope. Like I've been listening to
Where's her husband, BB? I don't know, because she's filming on the bed, so he's clearly not here.
testimonies of
Probably in his room, I'd say.
people who've done it. Been listening to doctors who believe in it and the benefits of it, and it keeps me going. And honestly, I already this is day 1, by the way, June 17th. I think until July 26th. I think that will be 40 days.
Okay, setting the calendars.
And I want to go on this trip. I want to
Definitely that, Lottie, yes.
live life. I want to reset everything. And I think this is the only way that I'm going to do it. So I'm going to let the proof be in my videos. I'm going to vlog every day my
Work, great, can't wait.
progress. I'm going to weigh in every day. I'm actually ashamed of my weigh-in today. So I will insert that. Actually, I'll put that up here somewhere. 169 kilos, man. Like, that's bad. So
Yeah, it's not great. 166 was the last time we saw a weigh-in, right? I can't even remember when that was.
I've just been
It wasn't that long ago.
extra sedentary, like, since I hurt my back. I've been using that as an excuse to not really even do anything, and I've just been like feeling down about, oh my gosh, like I'm starting a diet cycle again, and I just don't have any like belief in myself, and I've just been like not in a good place.
Therapy, say it with me, chat. It's our favorite word. Therapy. Even just talk to someone in your life about this stuff, man. It's the like subconscious tying up of all of this in like YouTuber money and all of that stuff makes it so much more challenging, I imagine, to like navigate. Find a good duty, talk to someone about your struggles. If it's a licensed professional, that's great. If it's a friend who can hear you and talk to you about this stuff, also great. I don't trust anything that comes out of Foodie's mouth. But she has always seemed the type of person who would benefit from having someone to talk to about stuff. I just don't think many people can stomach a lot of that because she lies consistently. Yeah.
But today I'm hopeful. I'm not hungry at all. Like, I thought I would be starving.
Lottie has a good note. Oh, so this is a knee-jerk reaction to being surprised when she weighed herself? Yeah, that tracks. 100% that tracks. 3 kilos is what it is. It's 3 kilos, but so I don't necessarily understand the impulsive like knee-jerk reaction to a 3 kilo weight gain over the course of days. But it definitely makes sense, yeah. Alicia, thank you for the super chat. Alicia says, nothing will ever work if she doesn't work on her mental health. 100%. 100%. The number one suggestion for Foodie has always been seek professional mental health assistance. But she won't ever. And she's had so many opportunities to. And she even brought it up recently and said how expensive it is over in Kuwait and how she couldn't justify spending that much money. And it's just wild to sit here and think that she, flexed on making $20,000 in a month and didn't want to reinvest in herself. And I'm not even talking about investing in her channel, like getting a new camera or phone or microphone or background or trying new content or whatever. But just like, yeah, it's wild. Thank you for the super chat.
In the moments, sometimes I feel a bit nauseous, and I just kind of like lay down for a few minutes, and it passes. Like, it passes fairly quickly.
Night, Samantha, not a problem. We'll see you later.
I had maybe so far just a liter of water today. I'm not going to over drink because it can be dangerous to just sit and chug all kinds of water. So I'm going to let my body
All kinds of water.
metabolize the water I put inside of it before I drink
Okie dokie.
too much. But the idea is also that, your body will become fat adapted. So, I have...
Oh, true, Lottie. Yeah, maybe it was a reaction to her being like, well, I've eaten all this shitty food that I've had, like, from the diet box, and I still put on weight. It's like, well... I'm never convinced. She's... Foodie, dear Foodie, after you come off of the water fast, whenever that is, if you would like to walk through what you actually eat in a day, I'm not talking about a mukbang. I'm talking about everything you actually consume in a day, which you did do the other week. But if you record everything that you ate every day and made content out of that, I would watch it. But also that might help you actually track the things you're consuming and not just like mindlessly consume, you know, a quarter of a kilogram of nuts and seeds while sitting in bed scrolling through TikTok or whatever you do. Mindfulness, very helpful.
Like, look at me, I'm 169 kilos, so I have so much excess weight. I have about, you know, I could weigh maybe like 120 pounds. So I have over 200 pounds, like 250 pounds of excess weight that my body can munch on, that my body can metabolize.
I hate this thinking. I do. I don't.
The fat stores are there for a reason, right? They're for survival when you have no food. Well, if I keep feeding my body food, my liver will just keep storing glycogen. It will never deplete the resources in my liver.
Do you think that's your primary concern? Glycogen in your liver? Ma'am, it's not just about weight loss. And that's why I don't necessarily love talking about diet just as weight loss, because that's not what it's about. Your lifestyle sucks. It sucks. Like, no doubt you boredom eat, you stress eat, the addiction to food, the BED, whatever. I have no idea about any of that stuff because Chantal's just kind of stopped talking about it, right? But even if you just take it from the stance of you literally have nothing else to do but sit and consume, that's what sucks. Like, get a hobby, get out of the house, find something to invest your hands and your mind in so that you're not just like bored out of your head. Because, relatable, I used to smoke because I was bored, and then I used to eat because I was bored. And now I figured out that if I just have things to do, so I'm not eating, and obviously I don't smoke anymore, but I'm not boredom eating. I'm not eating out of just pure nothing else going on. Turns out I can control my diet a little bit better.
That's another thing. I have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease that I want
Severe, extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease the last time we checked.
to completely just get rid of. And I think that fasting, number one...
Completely just get rid of. Okay. Well, you're going to need to go and get your enzymes checked first and then have a conversation about what's actually happening with your body.
Will be beneficial for that. 100%. I believe that. So I just really, really want
That's true, Sam. Well, you know what? Small feet. Start with a walk around the house.
to, well, inshallah.
The air-conditioned house.
You know, everything I do right now, inshallah. But I think that, you know, it sounds unrealistic. I know people have already told in my real life are rolling their eyes. This is not the way to go. Just eat vegetables, eat meats. But I feel like
Whole food only? Yeah, wow, what a suggestion.
I need a system reset because I'm just too addicted to food at this point. And I think that this is...
Tell me how a food addiction is going to benefit from an enforced, I guess, self-inflicted water fast. How the fuck does that make sense?
a very it's like a new start, a fresh start. I've never refreshed my body and fully given it a break from eating. And
That's a lie. That's a downright lie. Chantal, we have been through so many fasts, so many diets, so many restrictive diets, so much shit with you on your channel, not to mention however many times you've tried to do this offline.
I think that there's going to be a lot to learn in this, and how, you know, it's also going to teach me self-discipline and persistence and willpower. I'm going to be exercising my willpower as well. So I really want to do this. I hope that you guys will be on board with me. I'm not encouraging you.
Like Had said, take the optional fasting days. Fast every Monday. Like, start with 1 day a week and see how you go for a couple of months. I think the other thing is that Chantal is extremely impatient. She doesn't acknowledge the fact that, like, small changes to lifestyle over the course of many weeks, months, years could lead up to her goal. She wants her goal tomorrow. She doesn't want to waste time or invest time in it. And that's kind of like the biggest thing for a lot of people, I think, is not seeing immediate results, making you kind of want to take a seat on the road instead of keep walking. Annie, thank you so much for the super chat again. Thank you. Annie says, I still hear her heart's in trouble. I mean, yes. I don't think she's had any tests or anything done while she's been in Kuwait. So that's at least like closing in on 8 months now. Heart crisis in women present differently from men. Women get fatigue, nausea, chest pain, and reflux-like pain. Interesting. Well, I mean, I said last week, I think that it's about time for an ER trip. But Chantal should probably invest her money and time into finding a local doctor who can actually run tests so that she could, yeah. First of all, so that they could tell her whether or not a water fast for 40 days is a good idea. But second of all, to actually track the progress or not progress of internal organs.
You to do it unless you think that medically it's really safe for you. But this is just my own personal journey. You know, I have a...
Yeah, I agree, Sam, and it sucks. I can't, outside of the whole like scientific discussion of what fasting can or can't do and how it benefits you, as someone who has a problematic relationship with food, I can't tell you how many times I've been through an entire day without eating and gotten to like 9 or 10 o'clock at night and just ripped the pantry apart and consumed an entire day or a day and a half's worth of calories in 30 minutes, because if I eat faster, my brain doesn't realize I'm full. But I also have the hunger of an entire day stacked behind me. Yeah, it doesn't... I just don't understand it. And without anything to occupy her hands or her brain, I don't think she's going to find a great deal of success in this.
A lot when I'm not going to be worrying about...
Also, I got to get another beverage. So, Chantal, it's on you, baby.
All day long, I'm going to have so much time on my hands to try to improve things.
You already do!
Very clean. I'll be lighter at some point so I can go out and do more things, you know. I'm going to be focusing on that, thinking of the rewards, how I'm going to feel. Like, eventually, if I stick to the fasting and the healthy eating for like a year, I can go
Sorry,
and buy, like,
it's the babysitter, I know. I'm sorry.
Clothes.
Here you
go. You know, normal size clothes. I won't have to worry about going to special abaya shops or getting custom made abayas.
Oh, okay. I don't care. Like, get yourself a custom made outfit. Everybody deserves a tailored piece. That's excellent. But that's a very relatable moment where you go into the shop and you're like, I can't fit anything in here. Strange, because Chantal told us so much about Kuwait and the Middle East and how she wouldn't have a problem finding clothes and this, that, and the other. She didn't need to buy anything. Well. Wait, what happened?
Which was at the point I'm at right now, you know, so...
Oh, did I hit the wrong button? I'm so sorry. Baker Girl, welcome back. Thank you for rejoining the channel. It's lovely to see you. Welcome back to Popstar.
That's one of the major things I keep in the back of my mind. I want to buy normal size clothes. Like,
yeah, that's quite a good goal. I enjoy that as a piece of motivation.
I really would.
It sucks now though, because I was like, oh great, I'm down to like a size, like a large size. I was like, great, I can wear a large size, be comfortable, it's great. And then going to the gym, it goes the other way. It's
really want to. I want to like just
try to put like an XL on yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And I was like, well, those shoulders won't be fitting in there.
Wear normal clothes. Like,
I mean, I like it. It's a good problem to have. I like lifting heavy things. It's great. I didn't tell you guys I hit a PB on Friday morning. That was good. What did I tell you? Yeah, I hit a personal best for my deadlift, and then my back was a little sore yesterday, so I didn't do anything. But yeah, anyway, sorry, what were we talking about? Clothes.
I want to be able to wear, you know, pants and a shirt. Like, I don't have to wear abayas, but I do because of my weight. You know, I have to cover my body, and the abaya is the biggest thing. So, I want to do this. I really, really do. And I know I'll feel really good if I do succeed in doing it. I know I'll get rid of a lot of...
Did my back pop? I did not pop my back. No, it's my lower back. So on my deads... everything was active. I really love deadlifts. I think they're really good. I haven't hurt myself in a deadlift yet, which is great, but I was doing, so it was my 10 rep max, except it wasn't because, so two ways of tracking PBs, right? PB in terms of like 1 or 2. Well, there's a whole heap of different ways you can track a PB, but for me, I was like, okay, what is my 2 rep max? And for weight, and then what is my weight at maximum reps? So I was with my PT and I was doing deads. He was like, oh, well, how heavy do you think you can go? I'm like, I don't know, like 135. He's like, let's just try 130. I was like, okay, we'll do 130. My problem for deads particularly is that my grip strength sucks. I do not have good grip strength. So for 130, I can do like 3. And then he was like, and I was like, man, that fucking sucks. Like, I thought I had way more in it. And he was like, let's try straps. So I threw straps on. Just smashed out 10. He was like, that was really good. And I was like, yeah, it's really good. It's just my fingers suck. And the way that my hands curl in on themselves. Let me tell you all about my struggles. I have, so the lines in your hands, right, where they close, that fold there pinches on the bar all the time, and my grip just suffers for it. So like my hands hurt, and then my knuckles hurt, and then everything hurts. So I don't like to use straps, but I did, and it felt good. Anyway.
The inflammation in my body. I don't know how much weight I'll lose. I'm not really focusing just on the weight loss because it's not sustainable when you're fasting. When you eat, you're going to put it back. But I
need Snoopy's gloves. I don't even think the gloves would... They were just wrist wraps. Like, they were great, but it just took the pressure off of my hands, which I found particularly useful. It meant I could lift more things.
Feeding stage is a whole other thing I'm not even thinking about right now. I'm just going to have to... Sorry.
Oh, pretty. That has been recommended to me. I think I don't know what I need. To do this a lot.
That's going to be another thing. How I'm going to refeed myself. I won't be able to put any of that crap that my brain is addicted to back in my body. So, because then it will just recycle. I'll just be in another cycle again, you know? So, I don't think that I'll really have to. I'm hoping that...
To work on my grip, Marissa.
I won't even crave those foods at the end of this. I'll just start craving, once I refeed my body healthy food, that's what I'll want. And everything else will just seem too salty and sugary and blah, blah, blah. So, we are what we eat. That's, like, you know, it's a famous quote for a reason. So, that's my reasoning behind it. There's a lot of, you know, benefits to fasting. If you just take the time to research it. And, you know, if you don't believe in that, and if you don't believe in me doing this, I don't blame you.
Great. Excellent. Thank you for not blaming.
No, I fully expect to be criticized highly for this. I don't think that anyone will believe me.
Not me.
And, you know, I just have to believe in myself. That's all, you know? So, there won't be any mukbangs for a while. When I start eating again, I will do a lot of cooking and meal prep videos because I have to get into the habit of that. So while I'm fasting...
Sam, right? I can't imagine. Like, it's bonkers. Especially just not working up to it. Like, do 5 days first. See if you're successful in a shorter amount of time. But also maybe speak to a doctor.
I can also, you know, near the end maybe, I don't even want to look at or think about food while I am, you know, doing this. I will save a lot of money on food because I do eat a lot of food, you know, obviously, to be my weight. With only salat eating, you know, the water's super cheap here. And so
it's a financial concern as well. That's not good. Vintage, hello, mate. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Hello. It's you.
I'm going to be having water only, and I'm going to be having spring water because a lot of people who do fasts think that they have to have electrolytes. Now,
salt is a very important part of the diet. Yes.
A lot of those people drink distilled water or like completely filtered water, and I'm not going to be drinking that. I'm going to be drinking natural spring water, which already has natural electrolytes and minerals in it. There's already natural sodiums and things like that.
Sodiums? Sodiums?
In spring water.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not going to... I didn't have to do that last time. I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to drink...
I should be hook gripping. All right, Krez. I'll look into
spring water only. No coffee, no tea, nothing
That's
like
the one where the thumb's like over the bar instead of under, right? Is that?
So
Sody yummies.
When I refeed, I'll probably have to start with like bone broth or something, some kind of broth. I don't know, but I don't have to worry about that for a while. Now 40 days seems pretty bad. It's pretty strict. So if I don't make it the whole way, well,
under a week.
You know, I'm gonna try, but I can't promise that I'll make it 40 days.
Under a week, because I think she's gonna see her numbers drop even further, and then panic and go straight back into mukbang mode.
Who knows?
Because that's her comfy space, you know.
It's a long time from now, but if I could complete that, I know I can do anything. Then I can...
Hey, Daisy.
You know, I'll still have a bit of time to worry about...
Apparently, we're water fasting now for 40 days.
I'm planning the trip.
Less than 48 hours. Y'all are on it.
And it'll be such a good reward. It'll be amazing.
Oh, Knight says, tell me you have a plane trip in 41 days without telling me. You think so? Possibly.
Amazing. It'll be amazing content because, you know, another country with my love, and it'll just be awesome vlogs. It's what I've always wanted to do. You know, I've always
Did you say awesome sauce or awesome fox?
With my love, and it'll just be awesome vlogs. It's what I've always wanted.
Oh, vlogs. Awesome vlogs. Never mind.
To do. You know, I've always said, like, I want to do travel vlogs with the love of my life. And so I want to make that happen. But
Man, if I was doing... I don't think I could do water for more... I don't think I could not... I'm trying to think of how much... I don't think I could go longer than maybe 2 days without eating and not feel my normal self. Like, 1 day would probably be hard. 2 days, I would do a lot of sleeping. But, like, I consume a lot of salt. I'm a big sweaty bear. I consume a lot of salt. So I would... I would be, like, licking salt off of salt shakers. if for nothing else than to, like, feel like a human.
Yeah, the pets will be taken care of. Don't worry about that.
Awesome sauce was better. Awesome fox.
But we're not gonna go first.
Is it Hathor? Thank you.
For a long time because of the pets. You know, we don't want to. We're gonna miss them. Like, so. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Oh my gosh. I actually need some water now. Yeah, I like this program because it just like covers my entire body. So when you know, women pray and
she is sitting in bed, right? Have we come to agree?
Islam,
we're sitting in bed.
Are to cover everything except the face and hands. So, I don't really know what else to say. If you have any questions for me, I guess I can try to answer some. I will leave some resources in the description, so if you're interested in researching on your own about the benefits...
No, thank you. I'd like to speak to a doctor about this.
...of water fasting. Then,
or a scientist, even better.
And
actually, no, both. Both are good.
Definitely check that out. I expect to be sluggish and low energy as my body's adapting to a different way of metabolizing. And
I'm really interested to watch the first try or the first vlog of the previous water fast just to compare it.
And just functioning without food. It's going to be like, what the heck? Like 39 years of just straight feeding constantly all day, every day. You know, I get depressed about that when I think about it because of the abuse I've done to my body, you know. I put it through a lot that I'm like even surprised sometimes that I'm like even still here, like walking.
Like I said, and that's a lot of reflection. Like I think that could possibly hit deep for a lot of people, myself included. Like I don't necessarily love looking back at all of the terrible things that I've done to my body, but you know, you can't change the past, just the future. Yeah, that could be a lot.
Around barely.
But like I said, the human body is an absolute machine, so it will keep on trucking.
But still.
Hey Lily.
So.
Oh, hey Lily.
This will be like a whole new life for me. This will be.
Welcome to Foodie's Water Fast. She's telling us all about shedding, what'd she call them? Bad cells? No, dirty cells. That's what she called it.
So beneficial in so many ways. So I'm not sure, like, live streams, how many I'm going to have the energy to do while I'm doing this, at least at first. So I will probably...
Oh, and zombie cells. She also referred to them as zombie cells.
I'll just be putting out some vlogs and talking videos, like, you know, water fast diaries, probably what it's going to be called, because...
Those dirty little cells. Ooh, nasty cells.
I'm just trying to get through it, man, you know? I'm just trying to get through it. So, anywho... what else about this? Yeah, so I started today. It's nighttime now. It's like, well, evening. Early enough evening.
What time did you get up?
So I'm going to...
Because I'm not convinced you didn't wake up 2 hours ago.
To finish out the day, the evening, the night, and... if you've been on a water fast yourself, you can share your experience in the comments. I'm kind of tired. I don't expect people to be on board right away because
Strawberry Lottie, exactly.
I think that I'll need to do it for at least a few days for people to be like, okay, she's taking it seriously, you know. But for actual hunger, I'm not. I haven't had weak moments yet, mashallah. But if I do, I suspect it won't be like from actual hunger for a while. I think it'll be just more psychologically missing food, like a psychological thing, like the addiction part, like, oh my gosh, you know, that cycle, those signals to the brain that are like eat and just habits, like,
you know, you're going to get an awful lot more of those signals to eat from your body when you aren't eating, right?
Habits of like watching movies and eating and blah blah blah. So I have to like try other things. I'm gonna try reading more of the Quran. Just
hey Bunny, good to see you.
About success stories.
She's on a water fast. We're prepping for 40 days.
Stories from weight loss and stuff like
40 days and 40 nights. Wait, is that a rom-com?
Like that. So
I think so.
All right, I'm gonna fall asleep, I think. I feel really relaxed So if I wake up and I've successfully
No, Mama Bear, I don't take a lot of what Foodie says seriously. For my own sake.
completed one day, I'll be so elated. I'll be so happy, and I can't wait to report to you what happens tomorrow.
Me
So
neither.
stay tuned
Bring it
for
on.
that. We're just gonna take it day by day. I'll share with you the different symptoms and everything like that, what I'm going through, and I'll weigh in like every day. I suspect though the water weight will be come off very quickly, you know. So yeah, so your body, like I was saying, fat adapted, it will start eating the fat stores. So I cannot wait. Eat away, body, eat away. All right, guys. So that's about it.
I have no words. I have no words for this nonsense. Right, we're gonna go and check out her piece of content, similar piece of content from about 4.5 years ago. So that's going to be fun. By the way, chat, I understand not everybody's here for retro or for Alex, who we're going to get to in a moment. So if you'd like to hit the like button rather, on the way out, that'd be great. If you're hanging around and having a fabulous evening and or day, that's great. You're welcome to do that too. Well, Traveller, hello. Thank you for the super chat, mate. World says, she refers to this as a new life. No, ma'am. Same delusional life. Agreed. She's literally breaking down before our eyes. She gained 5 pounds in 5 days. Also, it was 5 days. Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, considering the fact that she was proclaiming the benefits of the diet box, and tells us she gained weight during that time, it seems awfully suspicious and like she's not having a good time. But we've seen Foodie not have a good time before, and here's another example. Thank you for the super chat. Right, get ready, y'all. Let's go. Oh, more scales. Laura Lynn, hello. Thank you for being here for 15 months, my friend. Laura says, new sea shanty, eat away, body, eat away. To what's the tune? But I love that. We get some pirate lyrics in the chat. That's great. Laura, thank you for being here. Is it sung to the tune of Blow the Man Down?
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey. Hi.
So about the same?
Hey guys, hey, 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 hey. Hi.
Hi.
So, today's day one.
Slow you down.
Of this 21-day journey. And was reading and replying to your comments.
Oh, just in case anyone doesn't know, this is 4.5 years ago, Chantal.
I expected that, definitely mixed responses.
The same weight? Okay. Work. That's sad. Not sad, that's quite telling of Chantal's health gurney.
Honestly, I would say the majority of people don't agree with it, but I know that it's what's best for me, and I'm gonna give it a shot. So yeah, so anyways, so I did the weigh-in, so here it is, and
highest 379.6. That got to, I think it was 402 was the highest. Last weigh-in 368, this weigh-in 372.
So it's not my highest, it's not my lowest, but hey, it's not my highest. And it's just going to go down from there. But like I said, the water fast, my goal is not really my weight, but if you guys are interested and to, hold me accountable for being on this journey, because you don't see what I'm doing 24/7. So, I just think that...
Accountability? Did we just say the magic word?
But, based on my history with doing fasts and with doing all of these different things, and just people, they want to see some form of proof that you're on track, and I understand that. So I figure weekly weigh-ins, because if you are water fasting,
she's going to do daily weigh-ins now, apparently.
You should be losing weight, if you're not eating anything. Everybody's different, though. I don't know how fast people lose weight, so that's always a factor. That's a variable factor. I don't know, but yeah, I still should be losing weight nonetheless.
Oh my god, bring back the medical medium.
So it's just to keep track of my weight, so also that I know what I'm at when I stop the fast as well. And so yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna do one every week. So today is Wednesday, so I guess I'll do one every Wednesday. And yes, so okay, so I'm just drinking some room temperature water, and I'm not drinking I don't drink cold water all the time, because warm water is actually easier. It takes a lot out of your body to bring ice cold water to temperature in your body, and I'm trying to conserve energy that I have for the healing process. And it's just easier on the stomach when you have like an empty stomach. you know, ice cold water on it is just really hard on the stomach. So I'm just having...
Oh boy, I can't wait to watch all of the upcoming water drinking content. Bring it on.
Room temperature water, spring water. I'm doing spring water because of the natural minerals and electrolytes.
She pulled the same script.
In spring...
Tell me different. Tell me she didn't just pull the transcript of this video and repeat it.
Spring water. I won't be taking any kind of salt or snake diet or anything like that.
The tune in your head is called Heave Away.
Any supplements while I'm doing this. And yeah, so it's totally fine. You know, so I just want to say also, like, I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, you listen to Lauren Lockman, you listen to this person, but they're on the Quack Watch website. And yeah, I mean, obviously they're on the Quack Watch website. The information is very controversial, and it's not something that people do every day. You know, it's not a convention of today's society, and that's actually part of what's attracted me to do it. So, but it's not just that. I did actually take a lot of time to look into this and prepare. And every
She's
time
talking,
I
it's fine.
fast and failed it, I wasn't going about it right or whatever. It's an opportunity to learn from it. So, you know, yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about in today's video. So this week I'm probably going to be.
This is chaotic.
Most difficult to adjust to. So I'm probably just going to be low energy and taking it easy, not doing too many things, and being in the bathroom. So I probably won't be doing too much, but next week when my energy levels are expected to be up, I will go out and do more things. I may still go for light walks this week to get out and get some fresh air, like I said, because that really does have an impact on this whole process.
Okay. It was too much of a bit. I see that now. I'm sorry.
So I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about...
It's just the same stuff. It's the same stuff.
Some other things that I'm going to be doing. You guys are thinking we're going to think I'm completely losing my mind. Maybe. But, no, I have decided...
Okay, back to foodie's nonsense.
Coming from just wearing a full face of makeup yesterday.
It's just nonsense. It's just talk. It's just hot air. None of this...
That kind of confirmed it, actually, you know, doing all the makeup.
It sounds exactly the same. Same shit, different day. Exactly, Chef.
Process was just, like, really tedious. And I feel like, you know, I'm just going to stop wearing makeup, like, altogether, because I feel like makeup these days is a lot of bad grammar. Watching a video by Freely, and a lot of people think she's...
Not Freely. Great. Fully raw Freely.
You know, crazy.
Wait, no, mixing people up.
Or whatever.
That's Christina.
But I actually, like, was listening to a lot of her videos. I think she makes a lot of sense about certain things. Again, somebody that has, like-minded ideology.
Literally, Sam. Literally.
That I do. So I was listening to her videos. I'm not saying I agree with everything. I'm not saying I'm going to go run away and live in the jungle, like, you know, or anything like that.
Who's Freely? I don't want to ruin it. Freely is a raw food vegan who has a lot of opinions on the internet. Also, isn't she Australian? Ooh.
But I just think that when she was talking about...
she's a banana girly. She is the quintessential banana girly.
You know, everyone wanting to, like, be a clone on Instagram, everyone having the same makeup looks, and everyone just kind of looks like Kylie Jenner. And, you know, I think makeup artistry is beautiful, but...
I love hearing this from Foodie, considering the filtration of her content. I love this.
Also, our natural faces are beautiful, you know? And it's true, like, she talks about being a free woman because women...
Oh, she's from Adelaide? Oh, really, blank? All right.
Have this pressure to look...
Makes a bit of sense.
Good. Like, in my...
Just in the accent.
In video, like, I know...
Because when I first listened to her, I was like, are you Australian? It kind of sounds Australian, but South Australians have a particular accent, so that makes sense. Men don't have to shave, why do women? Mary, choose whatever the hell you want to do.
Someone's going to comment or take a snapshot of my feet. My toenails are long, you know?
Hang on, I need to go back. When did we start talking about feet? I thought I was getting away with it today.
Like, she talks about being a free woman because women have this pressure to look good. Like, in my weigh-in video, like, I know someone's going to comment or take a snapshot of my feet. My toenails are long, you know? So I didn't cut my toenails recently. Or, you know, my feet are ugly. Or, you know, I'm fat. Or, you know, my skin is red and my hair is greasy.
Do you know what's interesting? I was thinking about this with Ambi the other day. and we're not watching Ambi's content from the other day because it's boring as hell, but I will say that painter is incredibly talented. Well done to everybody who creates art, but particularly that painter. It is interesting because Foodie's kind of come along, and I don't want to give Foodie too many props on this, but Foodie has never really cared about what her audiences thought, right? I think she touched that space a little bit during the Old Mate era, and everybody's opinions on Old Mate, because she was obviously dealing with the repercussions of all of that in her real world. But I will give this to Foodie. She gives less of a shit about what her audience thinks. And in this realm of discussion, that actually turns out to be a good thing, because if you look at Ambi and the way that she needs everybody to believe and agree with her and ass pat her and all of that stuff, it's wild to consider that Foodie has more ability to like not regulate, but I guess govern her emotional state and relationship with her audience over Amberlynn. That's fucking weird. Sorry, for some reason that just came to me.
And I was thinking, so what? So what other people think of you? And, this is your natural form. Why do we feel...
Why was I talking about that? Something to do with feet.
Pressured in society to...
Never mind.
To wear a full face of makeup just to feel pretty. Why do I have to arch my eyebrows to be, noticed?
Again, all of this hypocrisy coming from the individual who spent like a year filtering everything that she put out. Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems a bit ridiculous to me to put on this full mask of makeup. It takes forever. And it's like I know I did contour really badly, but I wanted to, yesterday.
Oh my god, what a look. What a look. Who's this girly?
I'm like, I'm finding myself like, oh my god, I need to contour. I need my face to look.
I live for that look.
Smaller. And I'm just like, why?
Bring that look back. Ooh, the updo. Ooh, I live. Oh, I would feel so good if I looked like this.
I'm like, I'm finding myself like, oh my god.
I mean, just with a full face of makeup.
I need to contour. I need my face to look smaller. And I'm just like, why? Who cares? My face is what it is right now. And,
again, the filters, it's funny. Funny.
I'm afraid, you're afraid to be shamed. Like, you're afraid to not, that's the standards of beauty is like, having fake eyelashes and having a full face of makeup. And this is natural. This is your natural face.
See, and people don't necessarily understand where the audience's, disgruntlement, I guess, comes from when Foodie filters and lies about it, or smoothes out her skin and lies about it, or filters all of her Instagram photos and lies about it and all of that stuff. Like, oh, she'll sit here and argue in modern day, everybody uses filters. It's like, yeah, but your perspective at one time was, why should I have to wear makeup? Why should I pluck my eyebrows? Why should I shave? All of this stuff. What does it matter to you? If your perspective is, why should I have to do this to uphold an impossible beauty standard, and then apply filters to your photo, like, that doesn't make sense.
And I want to get used to appreciating what my natural face looks like, because
She changed her mind. God damn it.
The fact that I didn't feel pretty unless I was wearing makeup, unless I was wearing at least mascara and a little bit of lip gloss, is kind of ridiculous when you really think about it. We should be happy how we are naturally,
Sure.
We shouldn't need a pound of makeup to feel like we could go to the store. And some people just like wearing makeup. That's fine. They're okay with how they look naturally. But a lot of people, if you're honest with yourself, won't dare go out somewhere without makeup or without their hair washed or, So, I was just thinking of that. And also, like...
See, that's all about, like, whether or not you're enjoying it or whether or not you're letting the pressure of other people's opinions and perspective, like, alter all of that. I don't know.
Normally...
Like, I like going outside in clean clothes. I like going outside smelling nice. Like, that's not an external societal pressure. That's for me. But also, I don't want to, like, offend anybody else, I guess.
Fill in my, like... areas of
smells and looks are different things, though.
My hair, my bald spots, I guess. I was looking for a euphemism, but we'll call it what it is. And I'm thinking of just not using this anymore because I stress out. It's getting low.
TLC did write a song about this.
It's expensive, and when I don't have it, I freak out, and I'm like the worst, most embarrassing.
Because you can buy all the makeup that Matt can make.
Embarrassing thing that gives me anxiety is my insecurity about my hair.
Ooh, Bug.
And I'm thinking.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Bug. You are a big boy. If you land, I'm going to high-five you.
What if I let those insecurities go? What if I work on letting that go?
It's just going to fly around. Where are you?
Oh, and I'd feel so free. Like, who cares? like, why am I wearing this anyways? Just so somebody outside doesn't have to, you know, make fun of me.
There's a sound in the background of her video that makes me think it's the bug. It's not the bug. I think the bug's gone.
Or point and stare at me, you know? It's like, it just always just like, just for show, you know? So I feel like
the hair should grow back once my hormones are regulated. If you want to trip down a wild ride, feel free to look up Chantal's history with taking hormones.
Maybe I'm going to start with the no makeup, and I haven't washed my hair. There's actually watching down the video rabbit hole, and I know I'm trying to like break these thoughts to you guys lightly, but I am just like, I feel like once you
relatable, baby,
take off a layer, you just all starts unraveling, and you start questioning things like, well, why this, and it's like with the makeup, it was like, then I saw that there's this no poo movement, no shampoo movement. It's called the no poo movement, yeah. But
I missed that train.
But like Freely, she doesn't.
Once a year without shampoo, thecrunchymoose.com. That is a interesting, an interesting domain name.
Doesn't wash her hair. She doesn't wash her hair at all. She uses warm water to wash her hair, and the trick in not having your hair look completely oily, and
that's not going to work for everybody. Everybody's got different scalp hygiene. Everybody does different things. Like, no.
Gross or whatever is to take proper care of your hair, and there's a method of brushing and preening your hair so that it doesn't, like, my hair is like damaged from the ironing. It just looks not, it doesn't look, it looks lifeless, you know. So
ma'am, your hair was a whole history. After all of this, right?
You know, it will look bad because your hair will get really oily at first as the natural oils start coming back, because you've been suppressing them for so long with washing them away and using chemicals on your hair. Shampoo is just...
All right, what about people who suffer from, like, dandruff? What happens to no poo then?
You know, most shampoos are not good for your hair. And so there's actually people who don't wash their hair with actual shampoo or soap or anything. You can make a natural shampoo, but if it's not needed, you know, if you can just get away with preening and properly brushing and...
You remember this trend file, really?
Using warm water? Why not? You know? I don't know.
Oh, you still wet and cleanse with conditioner or other product. Ah.
It seems crazy, but at the same time, it's something I really want to explore because, you know, I really want somebody who has, like, you should...
Chantal, it's a little bit, again, hypocritical to hear you say all of this stuff when you just admitted to using fibers in your hair, which... I'm assuming the no poo movement probably wouldn't agree with either.
See all the crap I have, all the cosmetics I have, all the makeup I have, and it's just like, if I could just reduce my cosmetics section to just a hairbrush and like 2 bottles of like something, that would be awesome. Like, to me, that's...
Man, we were talking about a water fast. What is going on?
Freedom in a way. So, to just be your natural self, you know? So, I know that my channel is just like taking a complete different direction.
Oh, interesting. Glamoursaurus Rex says, no poo, you find an alternative. Right. I do it, but use 2 different conditioners. Some people use baking soda. Interesting.
And
I'm assuming there's all sorts of things you can use. Like, I know that I remember seeing something about olive oil and its benefit, and coconut oil and its benefits in hair. I understand. I totally get. Like, I do not like using shampoo that has what's it called? The silica. The silicone, something, not salicylic acid, salicylic acid, something else. That's for skin. Anyway, yeah, find a shampoo that works for you. Just or conditioner or soap or what, 3-in-1, whatever.
And I'm changing as a person. I'm, you know, that's like I said, 2018 just was like...
Let me tell you about Milkman.
Transitioning, trying and failing, trying to find my way, like not knowing what I want to do, trying different things. And I understand it could be frustrating at times for some people, and, you know, it might seem like this...
That's fair, T-Rex. That makes sense.
...cycle is continuing, but I think that I keep coming back to this natural pathway, and it's something that just feels right to me.
Naturopath.
And I think that that's definitely the direction that I'm going to be continuing to go down.
Okay.
So...
she did not.
Yeah, so that's about it for today, guys.
I love the suggested video is I'm starting a 40-day water fast 4.5 years later. How good. All right, chat. That's it with Foodie. We're now going to boop on over into Alex Land. We've got a 28-minute vlog. Oh, God, I might skip ahead because I'm This has almost been 2 hours. Jeez Louise. So chat, if you're going, I get it. Have a fabulous day. Take care of yourself. Hit the like button on the way out if you'd like to. Feel free. We're going to get to know Alex a little bit better. This is addressing my failed weight loss surgery. So this was from 4 months ago. So Alex had... I think Alex had the gastric... Was it gastric bypass? Sleep? Can't quite remember. I'll get my histories right eventually. Like a year ago at this point? Maybe? Ish? No, over a year. A year and a half ago? Something like that. Anyway, let's watch. Here we go.
Seeing people say, like, why is she still so big? How do you feel having another failed weight loss surgery?
Can't wait. How fun.
Good morning. Welcome back to a new vlog.
Hi, good morning. You have a lovely home.
We are daily vlogging today, if you can hear.
She daily vlogs every other day. I was going through her recent uploads and it's just, spend the day with me, spend the weekend with me, what I do in a day. Good.
The turkey bacon is a sizzling. Oh, you're gonna play with your new toys. Guys, in the last vlog, I got him some new Valentine's.
I do love her kitchen. Her kitchen's lovely.
Toys, they're squeakers. He is obsessed with them. Like the first...
Hey Whiplash, good to see you.
First thing, when we got up this morning, he ran over and just...
Did you say the title was addressing my failed weight loss surgery? Your description doubled up lasagna. Oh no, did I? Okay, I will fix that. No, it is addressing my failed weight loss surgery. Whoopsie daisy. I will fix that. Thank you.
Just squeak.
Oh, did it work? Okay, good.
Squeak. No regrets though, because it's actually like, he's very happy. So,
She's got a rock on her finger. Ooh, no, can't wait.
I'm actually about to make some new egg bites. I won't lie. The last time, you guys know I accidentally forgot the turkey bacon. They were not as good. They were okay, but they were just missing something.
It's so wild to see like Amber's influence in the wild, you know? It's wild.
So,
Also, does she have 2 coffee machines or is that something different back there? Also, is that a mini fridge just for beverages? Okay, I have some questions.
I'm making new ones right now.
How many people are in this home?
It made me happy that a lot of you guys also...
Why do you need a separate, like, mini fridge for beverages over there? Ooh! She's got, is that, Le Creuset? Creuset? Is it Le Creuset? That's the nice pan I've got. I've got a Creuset, frying pan. It's lush. I love it. And it's big and heavy and it's going to last me for forever. Ooh.
Prefer your turkey
Is it a wine fridge? I don't know. The beverages are standing up, though. Maybe it's a mixed one.
bacon in the microwave. I don't know why. I don't know. Good morning, my little baby.
Little, you are a big fluffy boy and I'm in love. What's your name?
My little boy.
Oh my god, you are a teddy bear and I love you. You could use a bit of a trim, but I love you so much.
So cute. I think it's also time for coffee.
So cute.
Coffee.
What's it, Bernie Doodle? He looks like a bear. He does look like a bear.
Going back to the cinnamon roll for today's barista moment. The first time I made egg bites, I did like way too much turkey bacon, so
Gal, I see you've got a pod machine there. Why are we doing all of this?
I think I'm like finding my perfect ratio.
The noise.
I also placed a Sephora pickup order today because I think I mentioned in the last vlog, I wanted to try like a new acne face mask.
I've never tried one of these pre-made cold brew things and I do not understand creamer as a concept. Welcome to my Australian brain.
I got one of those like...
I'm like, you got a pod machine there, you got a coffee machine? Excellent. Ice in glass, brew coffee, pour over ice, add oat milk, delicious iced oat latte. Work, diva.
Dr. Jart ones, those are so popular. I've used them before. Their stuff's really good. The coffee straw. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
They're literally like, okay, whatever.
Gorgeous. So I placed a pickup for
whatever, it's fine. I don't care.
a few things. So
Stop talking,
I will
Zach.
take you guys along, show you what I grabbed. Delicious. There's also this new product from Kosas. It looks really pretty. It's like this
I'm convinced that the whole reason why Ambi wanted to be a tea and coffee gal is because of Alex.
illuminating, like no foundation. It's just like a skin perfector.
Squeaky.
And it looks beautiful. So I placed that in the order. I'll show you.
Yeah, 100% BB. Same. Liquid, like, no sugar sweetener. Delicious.
Guys, what we grabbed. I also have some laundry to fold, and we'll see where the day takes us.
I think I wanted to watch this one as well, not just because of the addressing the weight loss surgery stuff, but because it really does show what someone who's just kind of at home doing stuff can create as vlog content. Like, is watching someone make egg bites and iced coffee all of that interesting? No, not at all. Would I live to see it from Ambi? Yes, 100%. Show me what's happening, gal. Ooh, did she add egg whites into this, or are these just whole eggs? I for breakfast when I make scrambled eggs, I do like a cup of egg whites and 1 or 2 eggs. It's real good. So I don't think I've ever had turkey bacon. I'm sorry, what's this stuff at the bottom? Is that cheese or bread?
Okay, so I got this really cute package in the mail for
I know she's moving fast, but keep up.
Bruno. It's called Do-Re Mia's.
Ambi only wants to show us the P.O. box hauls. You're not wrong. It's dough. Dough? It's like pastry dough? Yeah, I thought it was either cheese or dough or bread. There's something.
We make it, you bake it. And it's so cute. So like since our oven's preheated, may as well check this out. Bruno's a good boy and I deserve treats.
Oh my god, his name is Bruno. I hope he has a full government name, but I love that name.
Do you deserve some treats? Yes. I deserve treats, Mama.
Alex, can we make Bruno content?
I deserve treats. I'm so sorry about my dog voice. Nordic ice. Oh, an ice brick.
She literally sounds like Ambi. Hold on, I'm going to take it back to reality. Listen to this. This is Ambi's Twinkie voice.
Deserve treats, Mama. I deserve treats. I'm so sorry about
the influence is influencing.
my dog voice. Nordic ice. Oh, an ice brick. At first I thought this was like a...
Amber is her. That's Amber. Come on now. Bruno Best Boy Rodriguez. Excellent. That's the full government name.
meat. It looks like a meat. This packaging is adorable. So, original doggy dough. We make it, you bake it. This is so cute. Oh my god, this is for you, Bruni. Bruni, you got a
Oh my god, Bruni.
little card.
I mean, that's... As an Australian, I can get behind that nickname.
To read it.
It's not really a nickname. You just add IE to the end of the name.
You. Hello, Alexandra and Bruno. We're so excited to gift you Do-Re Mia's doggy dough. We make it, you bake it, they love it. We hope you have fun baking Bruno some yummy, healthy dog treats just in time for Valentine's Day.
Ah, not quite sponsored, but supplied.
Bon appetit, Melissa, owner and founder. Thank you so
Or Ambi sounds like her. Ambi sounds like her.
much. And then, oh my gosh, look at it says to Bruno, and then it's little cookie cutters for the treats.
Okay, this is why long form content's great. Oh, they're hearts. Long form content's great, but also I can skip through a lot of this talky talk.
Let's see. Gluten-free, vegan, human-grade dog treats made in small batches.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's cute. Perfect for dogs of all sizes.
How stinking cute. And then it has the directions on the back.
Me trying to read what's in it as if I was going to eat it.
This is awesome. I love this. Let's make you some treat. You want a Valentine's treat? Oh, he's excited.
Okay, the Bruno content is great, but only when Bruno's actually on camera. Her cutting out dough. Oh my god.
Bruno is literally
Oh my god, you precious dog. Look at you. Ah!
waiting at the oven. You waiting for your tweets?
I used to have a standard poodle, and her name was Fleur, and she looks so much like Bruno. Ah, except all black.
You know, in the oven, huh? I know. He's like, I don't want my squeaker. I don't want anything. I just want treats. I just want my treats. They're gonna come. You have 6 more minutes. Can you wait 6 more minutes? He's like, absolutely not. Meanwhile,
Hey, Miss Maddie, good to see you.
the egg bites are done. I ran
Bruno does have a great smile.
out of egg mixture for 2, but that's okay. They look delish.
These do
I'm
look
so excited.
delicious.
These are the best. I'm telling you. I see so many comments where you guys are like, these are my new jam. And I'm telling you, like...
I just don't think, maybe I should try making egg bites, but I just don't feel like they would last very well. So I'm just, just imagine putting an omelette in a fridge and then having to, I don't know, I don't think so. I also want to see what's on the bottom of these.
Can't live without them now. The perfect breakfast before the gym, especially. I have to make sure I eat the perfect, food before I go to the gym, or I just, feel very lethargic. I'm telling you, those are just perfect. Okay.
I cheat and have caffeine before the gym. That tends to work pretty well. For me. I tried a pre-workout the other day. I've had it once before and it did exactly the same thing. So I think it's this specific flavor. So it's the Musashi grape flavored, caffeinated beverage. It gives me the tingles like the dickens.
These have been
It's like electricity running across my skin. It's great.
out and cooling for a while. Bruni, you want to try your Valentine treat? You want to try your Valentine treat? Where are you? Oh, you came this way. Okay, you want to try it? Can you sit? Good boy.
Oh!
Boy. Let's see.
Just watching a super cute dog just sit on command. It's enough for me. I'm happy today.
What's the verdict? He's like, why the heck are you watching me eat my treat? He's like,
Oh my god, they do the same thing with the R's and W's. Ambi is Alex, confirmed.
get away from me. He likes it. He really likes it. Yay, good boy.
Oh, with the cute little tweet. Oh, what a tweet.
that is healthy and delicious. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, time to head upstairs, fold some laundry. Here he comes. It's gotta go where mom goes.
Even the cadence, fold some laundry, like sounds like Ambi when she's going to like record herself doing something. Ah, the influence. Also, what a lovely bedroom.
I'm also going to strip the bed. You wanna help me wash the sheets? Wanna strip the bed? Are you just lounging? Is this your bed now? Is this your bed?
Okay, no, Alex, you can go. Just leave Bruno. Just turn it into a Bruno cam.
It's his bed. If you guys also have dogs, you know.
It's fine.
They rule the house. They run the show. Are you just smiling at me? Are you smiling?
She's got a lovely room. Also, all I'm seeing is Ambi's aesthetic. Like, it's at this point in the timeline, it is a classic aesthetic, but yeah, I like it.
Can you scoot a boot?
This is nice.
Can you scoot a boot, please? Sir, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna pull you off, Bruni. I don't want. Come on. Okay, here you go. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're so silly.
I think Bruni wants to go out for a run.
You're so silly. The worst part is taking off the duvet. It's the worst. It's just the worst, but it's just like the best.
Oh my god, Bruni's trying to help.
Like, we've had comforters without the duvet, or just even using the insert without a duvet cover. I don't know.
Oh, don't do that. Put a duvet cover on. That's nasty.
If that's what makes it
No,
feel
you deserve nice sheets. Put a duvet cover on.
like a hotel blanket is when you have a nice fluffy duvet. I believe ours is from Buffy, the insert. And then I think the outer part is from Brooklinen, I think. I can look for the tag in here though, because it's
That's
really
fine.
good.
I don't
Let's put
care.
these in the washing machine.
Oh god, you could literally swap out Ambi and Alex and it's the same home. Almost. Yeah, Bruno definitely looks like they would enjoy the outside. Okay, I'm not going to watch her folding laundry and putting it away. Get out of town. I watch enough nonsense today.
Yesterday it was -20. Today is 49. What the heck? You guys saw when I was doing laundry, I changed into a t-shirt because it's warm. So our Sephora pickup is ready. Unfortunately, a couple things were out of stock, but the Kosas was in stock, and that is what I care most about. And
I care the least about this.
my acne mask as well, and then I picked up another NARS creamy matte concealer because I use that.
Oh, yes, Lottie. Yes, I agree. Our at the Duna cover that we got from that I was talking about for the sheet set from Koala, they actually have little slits right near the corners where you can put your hand in and pull the the Duna up into the cover and then tie it off. It's really cool. I honestly thought when I got it shipped, I was just like, why did the stitching just stop like this far out from the corner? And then I realized it was so that you can put your hand in and tie it without having to like crawl inside of the blanket. Very cool.
Every single day to do my brows, sometimes just under my eyes. That little pot has lasted me like over a year.
Duna, that's what we call it. She said duvet, so I just parroted, but we call it a Duna.
It's almost gone, so grab one of those. So we still got the essentials. Honestly, it's kind of for the best because we got what we actually needed and not just the fun stuff. So, all right, let's go pick it up. So naturally, I
100%, Robin.
brought Bruno along for our little Sephora pickup, our little curbside.
Oh my god, you precious bean. Look at you. Oh, I'm sorry. I have found my new favorite side character. Look! Look at him! He's just sitting here. He's so precious.
The mall is crazy.
Just looking ahead, watching where we're going. Oh, I love him.
A beautiful Sunday after that weather.
Bruno's going to Sephora. Yeah, actually, hold on. I'm just gonna... There we go.
It's crazy over here.
This is better.
I've never been to the Sephora.
Uh-huh.
These people cross, and then we're gonna look for the curbside.
Could literally listen to people talk and watch animal videos. That's how I want to react in the future. That's it.
Pickup, which I'm not super hopeful for, because it's just wild. Oh my god, people just want the good weather. That's what we want. This does not seem.
There we go.
Right.
There we go.
Guys,
We
this is
fixed it.
wild.
This is
I
great.
really played myself.
Oh no, Bruno, come back.
I really played myself. Bruno is so overstimulated. He's like, what the heck? Curbside pickup.
Bruno seems like he hasn't been outside the house in a while. Or maybe at least today.
Do they even have that over here? I can't see.
Bruno,
I'm just gonna cut over here.
there he is.
Curbside. Where is the curbside?
Perfect.
I don't think there is any. This is weird. Where do
He is helping Mum look for a park. I love Bruno's energy.
you go for the curbside pickup? Where do you go for the curbside pickup? I might have to go park in the garage, Bruni. I might have to just bring you in. You know?
Precious bean.
Oh, someone's leaving. Okay.
Well, we'll
oh,
just
don't take it. Don't take it. Don't
back.
take that spot. Don't take that spot. Don't take that spot. No. They did it. I have lucky girl syndrome.
Hands on the wheel.
Hey, honey. The lucky girl syndrome is still giving.
Okay, lucky girl syndrome.
Are you
kidding? We just got like primo parking. Lucky girl syndrome. Well,
I don't think it's a syndrome. Whatever.
Secured the goods. All right, we got them. Someone's already waiting for my spot, so I'm not going to show you guys until...
Okay, skip. More driving. Unless there's Bruno featured at this point in time. Well, maybe. There's a lot of talky talk. All right, we'll take it back. What?
They're so excited. Like, it's so thrilling when you get a good...
Lucky girl syndrome versus terminally quirky. I would love to see these two make a piece of content together. That'd be great.
Good parking spot, especially when it's busy. Honestly, I really need to go to the bathroom. I really need to pee. I probably should have like ran into another store, but I didn't. Because these are all stores around here that like will not have a bathroom. Like Williams-Sonoma, Apple, like they don't have public bathrooms. And it's like an outdoor mall. This mall is so nice.
I'm sure a mall will have a bathroom somewhere. Do you need to use the pooper? Is it
of an outdoor mall, honestly, where you can just
is this what we're talking about?
Oh, like in the spring on like a beautiful 70-degree day, not too hot, not too cold, and
Did that say legal C-bar back there? As in cannabis?
you can just walk around, take in the vibes,
Or cookies?
pop into a store or two, have some lunch. That sounds like a good day. That's when you know you've been living in the winter months, when you're just dying for an outdoor mall day on a 70-degree day. How are my LA folks? You guys having a good time? And my Florida people, how's everyone? Oh, bunch of kids doing a TikTok or something. To be young. All right, anyway.
She says as if she doesn't make TikToks. Does she make TikToks? I imagine. She gives TikTok energy.
Bruno is holding the Sephora bag.
She does make shorts. I have been watching a few of them.
He is locking it down for me. Are you guarding the goods? You guarding our Sephora order, Bruni?
Oh my god, you precious dog.
I kid you not. Try the Lucky Girl Syndrome hack, you guys. It's real. It works. It's a manifestation.
Hands on the wheel, Mary. We're driving. We're driving. When we're driving, can we put the hands on the wheel, please? Please. Now we are verging into foodie territory with this type of content.
Technique that I can vouch for, because the fact that we just got that primo.
Stop it. Put your hands on the wheel. I don't understand.
Parking, and it was wild out there.
No, don't worry, y'all. She's got lucky girl syndrome. She's not going to hit anyone.
Like, there were no spots to be had.
It's fine. No one's going to walk out in front of her car.
And we got one right by Sephora.
It's fine.
Guys.
She's manifesting it.
Lucky Girl Syndrome. I talked about it in my last vlog, I think. Or
sounds like Ambi drives like foodie. That's this vibe. Yes.
It's on TikTok and stuff. People are talking about it right now. Where, like, in case you missed it, if you really just like talk about out loud, I have lucky girl
I'm convinced she's just not driving with her hands unless I see them on the wheel.
Syndrome. I am so lucky. Things just happen good for me. Good things just happen to me. Things are easy for me. Like, you just kind of say that out loud and really like try to believe it, and the universe will give you that, you know? Because I do feel...
Oh, she should read The Secret.
Like, lately we've been having really good luck finding that painting at Target. Okay, we just stopped at Dunkin'. I ran into pee.
You got a car park and you found a painting at Target. Work.
It's right off the highway.
Is she on 5 times speed? No, only 1.5. Oh my god, Lord Baroque, hello.
And yeah, we're heading home, but here is my very, very small Sephora haul. I'm mostly just excited to try this. So even though a lot wasn't in stock, I'm just glad that this was the Kosas. It's called the Glow IV Skin Infused. That's...
I don't care. Skip. Skip. I'm here for hauls. I'm not here for makeup hauls.
Here she is.
Don't care.
Right.
Don't care. Still don't care.
That glow.
Super don't care.
On Sephora, immediate.
Nah.
Like,
unless Bruno's featuring in the makeup haul, don't care.
Like, you just look like that. It does. It just adds like this stunning glow to the skin. You could just spot conceal a little bit on acne. Mask I got in combination skin, but more than anything,
oh, we're gonna put this on and drive around as well. No,
so it's
probably not.
Using forever. But this time I got a half a shade lighter in vanilla if I wanted to like brighten up under the eyes, because it's so at night. So
there we go. We're done.
Yeah,
we're done with makeup. Thank goodness.
Imagine just mixing it with like a teeny weeny bit of foundation or some bronzing drops.
Stop talking.
Because they're doing that. If you spend X amount this month 4 times, you'll get a $40 gift card. They know how to get me. I'm like, well, I'm gonna buy groceries anyway, so I may as well just get them at Target. So here's our little grocery haul of
work. Here for a grocery haul. Yes.
the week. I don't know why I'm rolling my R's so much. We needed new cooking spray, avocado oil, protein pasta. The light is weird. Spindrift,
Oh my god. I had a moment there.
Celsius.
Although, I love... How is it you have a full walk-in pantry, ma'am? Excuse me. Also, that sign totally says Pantsy. Can you all see it? Hold on. That says Pantsy, right? Partsy? Pantsy. I see Pantsy. I don't see pantry. I know it's meant to be pantry, but it reads... That S looks like... I mean, that R looks like an S. But you have a walk-in pantry? Work.
I'm gonna put those away. Pasta sauce. Some natural peanut butter.
Pantsy.
Sliced jalapenos, you know, the drip.
That's an R. It looks like an S.
You know the drill with me and my pickled jalapenos. They're my fave on my egg bites. I eat them a lot. I honestly love pickled jalapenos on like anything. Some 1% milk. Their chicken breast was not too expensive because you guys know I feel like just everything right now is so expensive. So
Yeah, cost of living, gal.
I got some organic chicken breast, eggs, some shredded cheese. I'm gonna do turkey burgers one night, so I got sweet potato fries for Yar, more of Bruno's dog food, a big pack of ground turkey that I can split up. Oh
God, this feels like Ambi content. I know Alex probably came first, but it just hits. It hits a similar spot.
Target did me so dirty with
You have a walk-in pantsy, Catherine? I am jealous.
these like green, somehow ripe green bruised bananas. That is just rude. And some sweet potatoes.
I would call the manager.
Yeah, that's it. So everything else we had. So those are the groceries for the week. I'll check it back in with you guys later.
That's a week's worth of groceries? That's okay. Okay, so it is a wine fridge of sorts. We've got protein shakes, seltzers, energy drinks, a whole heap of stuff, huh? Oh, good. We're restocking. Excellent. Very good. Man, I have 2 sets of cans in my fridge. Bubbly and caffeine. Work.
Okay, guys. So I just took a
And even then, I feel like it's too much.
shower. I've been kind of chilling, but I don't know. I have something on my chest that I have been like not wanting to talk about, but like feel like I kind of need to talk about because I'm just really sick of seeing these comments.
Okay. Both Alex and Ambi suffer from being too deep in the comments syndrome.
No, we're not supposed to like
Everything is a syndrome. If lucky girl syndrome can be a syndrome, being in the comments can be a syndrome. Come on now.
the comments get to us as content creators or whatever the word is. I don't like the word influencer, but comments do get to you sometimes. They really do. And like, this is something that's already hard for me.
Oh, you think so, Duck Rubber Ducky? Possibly, yeah.
But when I like read comments about it, it's hurtful. Seeing people say like, why is she still so big? How do you feel having another failed weight loss surgery? Comments like that are really, really not cool. People love.
Yeah, they're not kind or nice. Hello, Bug. But also get out of the comment section.
To back.
You have been on this platform for what, 9 years, 10 years? Same as Ambi. People need to learn not to hang out and read everything about themselves. Ever. That's in all things.
Me about my weight and about how I have had gastric bypass and I'm not thin. I have lost well over 100 pounds. I have been
Congrats, that's awesome.
feeling the healthiest, happiest version of myself.
Good, excellent.
I work out consistently 3 times a week for the last several months. My blood work is great. My blood pressure, my cholesterol, everything is great. I feel so good
So why are you upset?
mentally, physically. It's really discouraging to see people give me so much hate just because I had gastric bypass and I didn't come out of it a year later like super thin like a lot of people do. Like it sucks because then people assume that I'm eating poorly and people are gonna comment, you eat a ton of bread and pasta. No, I don't. I do not share every single
She's gonna tell you I don't. She may partake in the carbs, but not like that.
thing I
She's gonna tell you.
eat. Everything I eat is talked about with my nutritionist, my protein pasta. If I have a little bit of bread, it's usually whole grain. Like I don't just eat a bunch of bread and pasta. And I don't even need to sit here and explain myself because that's just
You literally are sitting here and explaining yourself, ma'am. Bring Bruno back.
exhausting. But like, it's not cool to make up assumptions about me and what I eat. And
Gal, girly, ma'am, you live your life on the internet. People are going to assume what's happening offline if they find you interesting. Deal with it. It happens to everybody.
my health and my body, it's hard enough
It happens to everybody whether or not you live your life on the internet as well. Like, geez Louise.
to put myself online. Like
She's very much giving the same energy as Ambi, where it's like, everybody needs to believe her, everybody needs to trust her, everybody can't be cynical or criticize or have, like, an opinion. No, you're not allowed. Well, guess what? You can't control what your audience thinks. Hi, I'm a new member of your audience. Nice to meet you.
pretty much every day I film and just know I'm going to get scrutinized about my body. You know, it was vulnerable to share me having weight loss surgery anyway. You guys know when I was 16, I had lap band surgery, which people don't even really do now.
Yeah, you've had multiple surgical procedures and kind of, you've had from what I understand, you've had varying degrees of transparency with all of that conversation, right? There was a lot of like big talk about Weight Watchers, and then it came out that you'd actually had like the stomach surgery or whatever it was. Like, I particularly don't care about all of that because I'm not feeling lied to in this very moment, but I can understand people who have been watching Alex for a really long time feeling some sort of way about a content creator making content and lying about it. Specifically weight loss content, right? I fervently believe that a lot of people come to watch people and their weight loss, their health, gurney, whatever, because there are similarities. I like watching people who have a similar relationship with food or similar struggles or whatever, because it helps me process things and talk about it. God, don't say that word, Zach, process. But it helps me see other people in the world who struggle with similar things, right? Because it helps me ground myself and realize that a lot of people have this issue. It's not just me. I am sane. I can work through things just like the people on the internet, or not like them. But when you outright lie to people and say, no, I'm losing weight because of Weight Watchers, and then it turns out that you had surgery surrounding all of that, it gives the same vibe, although a little bit different, to Chantel's, Ozempic and cocaine diet. Different roads, similar kind of story.
I had a horrible experience with lap band. I threw up like all my food. It was such a relief when I got it removed a few years after. This experience has been totally different. I know
that sounds concerning as well, having lap band surgery and then throwing up all of your food, because I assume that there's maybe a relationship with food situation type of deal there that maybe needed to be unpacked if you're over consuming and making yourself sick after surgery. Anyway, not going to get too deep into that.
So many people expect you to come out of gastric bypass like thin. That's what you see. That's what you see with a lot of people. And that just hasn't been my experience. I'm eating well. I still eat way less than I did before my surgery. I honestly love the surgery. It's helped me eat more balanced. It's helped me with portion control and like kind of in a forced way, just because like I get full way more quickly now.
That makes sense.
I'm happy I had the surgery. No, I didn't come out of it thin.
The vegan chicken nuggies of weight loss surgery, yes.
But that's not to say my health journey is done. And I also don't care about being thin.
Nobody's health journey's done. Nobody's health journey is done until we're in the ground. As morbid as that sounds.
About being healthy, and I feel the healthiest I have in a really long time. And I hate that I'm even talking about this, because I know it's just fuel for you watching if you don't like me and you...
I don't even know you. I don't know you enough to not like you. This feels like a very, like, aimed specifically at people who are levying criticism towards Alex.
Hate watch me, and you're just here to critique.
Well, she acknowledges hate watchers. Again, I don't know you enough to hate you. And girl, I don't put that much emotional investment in some spectacle on the internet. But okay, rude.
Your life is sad. I think it's really sad that you're doing that, and I hope that like you find some love and joy in your...
Oh, she said I'm gonna come for you, audience. Hold on, we're gonna rewind that. Excuse me. Oh, really, Alexandra? Well, I mean, different phrases for different folks. Let's go back. Let's rewatch this.
I'm even talking about this because I know it's just fuel for you watching if you don't like me and you hate watch me.
I'm not even there. Gal, you have Bruno on your side, all right? You've already got like 10 points in the yes queen work situation type of deal. So far, I've only watched a few pieces of your content, but you seem much more palatable and easier to watch than Ambi. At least you've got something interesting going on in your life. But you are saying all of these words to a varied and wide audience. And you're giving attention to your critics, which, don't, because it seems to negatively impact you. But okay, let's continue.
And you're just here to critique me. Your life is sad. I think it's really sad that you're doing that, and I hope that like you find some love and joy in your life. If you are here watching me and you actually love me and support me, I freaking love you. And
Oh, maybe she's not as likable as I thought. If you're hate watching me, if you're here to offer criticism, don't. Get a life and fuck off. That's all I heard. Wow. Work. She does sound like Abby.
I see a lot of you guys defend me, and that just means so much, but like...
I hate that as well. Like, don't encourage people who like you on your platform to defend you against people who don't. That's fucking weird. We are all just here watching our stories. We're here to have a good time. We're here to disconnect from reality and just watch something on the internet. Right? That's the base of all of this. We watch things on the internet. Ma'am, you are producing a piece of content for your audience. You don't get to decide whether or not they like it. You don't get to weaponize your audience. You don't get to do any of this. That's not cool. That's not nice. Don't do that.
It's just not right to critique my body and assume all of my eating habits and just like assume I'm a failure.
Gal, you have given your audience the ability to assume by creating content. That's the first part. Secondly, you've lied in the past. People are going to be cynical and critical and have things to say about you lying because you've sat here and admitted to lying. I don't care what your health gurney looks like. Show us whatever you're going to show us. It doesn't matter. But my opinion, and people in the comments who are sharing their opinion on what you're doing off camera, shouldn't affect you. Don't fucking read it. It's not that deep. It's not that hard. Just stop putting yourself into situations where you are impacted negatively. That includes in your comment sections. And don't tell your audience to defend you. That's fucking weird.
Because I had weight loss surgery and didn't come out of it stereotypically thin. That's not right, and it's
That's the saying, Lottie. Yep, that's definitely the saying.
It's not fair, and it causes major issues to people who are in my position who are afraid to share or afraid to get surgery. It's just spreading negativity online in its own.
If you're afraid to do something because of the opinions or criticism of other people, disconnect. Do think this is the wild thing as well, because I imagine she preaches similar things to what Ambi does. Do things for you. Don't do them for other people. Like, do things that make you happy. Do things that will help you on your health gurney. Reach out and speak to professionals. Surround yourself with a support network, not a toxic one that you have to tell to defend against your critics, because that's wild. Just go do things that make you happy. This doesn't seem like she's very happy.
Right? It's just so icky that you would want to put someone's mental health in jeopardy. And
oh my god. Victim, what? No, hold on.
Right? It's
I'm trying to figure out how to work her victim into her name. Victim Andrea.
Just so icky that you would want to put someone's mental health in jeopardy. And most of you doing that are the people that have...
Do not allow what people say on the internet to affect your mental health. I understand that's a big statement, right? That can be a bit of a hard thing. If you acknowledge that reading criticism about yourself puts you into a negative headspace, don't read it. Don't go there. Don't listen to what people say. Live your best life. Oh my god.
That you would want to put someone's mental health in jeopardy. And most of you doing that are the people that have in your bio, just peace and love, like positivity only, positive vibes only.
That's the vibe you're giving me, gal.
Like, come on. And I just haven't wanted to talk about it because it's a lot of pressure on me anyway. Because like, do you really not think I've put that pressure on myself already? Do you think I'm not already hard on myself? And it's exhausting because honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm always going to be big. And I've kind of accepted that because I'm not equating that with health anymore.
There's a troll in the chat. I can't see them.
I've always been big since I was a kid. I think you can be healthy and big. And I know before I had my surgery, I wasn't anymore. And I feel great now. And that's what matters to me. And I'm just going to continue to work on my health regardless of what I look like. Eating nutritiously, working out, finding balance, healthy relationship with food. Like, that's what it was always about for me. And getting...
Sorry, chat. Trying to get in a little... 2.5 hours.
Okay. Before I had my surgery, I wasn't anymore. And I feel great now. And that's what matters to me.
I feel like I'm missing stuff. I am missing stuff. Focus.
I feel like I'm always going to be big. And I've kind of accepted that because I'm not equating that with health anymore. I've always been big since I was a kid. I think you can be healthy and big. And I know before I had my surgery, I wasn't anymore. And I feel great now. And that's what matters to me. And I'm just going to continue to work on my health.
Great. Do that. For you, not for your audience.
Regardless of what I look like, eating nutritiously, working out, finding balance.
Oh, thanks team. Thank you. Appreciate you all.
It's healthy relationship with food. Like, that's what it was always about for me. And getting healthy to get pregnant. I feel great. Like, my doctor is like, yes, queen. Like, it's good.
I wish I had a doctor who said yes, queen. Maybe I should tell my doctor I need to hear yes, queen.
It's good. So
that's the energy I want from a doctor.
Please. Stop with that. If you keep going with it, like, you will be blocked. Like, that's it. It's not the right thing to do. This is my platform and I will not stand for the cruelty. I won't.
Right.
I do appreciate how many people have been so supportive and kind and understanding, and like, gastric bypass is just not a one size fits all, and it's not a one size journey fits all either.
No, but it's kind of like enforced lifestyle change is the way that I kind of see it. Like you're physically being forced to change your diet, right? Like to change your consumption or your intake. But like, gal, people are like, what happens if someone comes into your comment section and says, I don't like your hair like this? Like, is that level of criticism enough to send you into this response? Because that's the energy I'm getting. It might not be. Like, something as little as that can be terrible. And, like, I don't know, just don't give other people's opinions that much power of you. It just feels like we need to come to a mature perspective of what, like RuPaul Charles says, I mean, not the fracking, but like, other people's opinions of you don't matter. That they have nothing to do with you. It's got everything to do with somebody else. Just because they're choosing to share it in a not helpful way, sure, it's not helpful, but you don't need to read it.
So just bottom line, be kind to people, spread love to people. You just don't know what goes on in everyone's life. I share so much of my life, but there's also so much I don't.
Oh my God, Ambi has entered the screen.
Like these 20, 30-minute vlogs are out of a 24-hour period. Like, it's just, there's so much. The internet, it's so hard because I love this job. I've been doing this job since 2011.
Tell me this doesn't sound like Ambi.
And I just, it's so beautiful, but I also just feel like sometimes we were not created as humans to endure a world of criticism from strangers online.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. We as humans did not come to be to deal with a lot of things in the modern world, right? I'm not talking just about like calorie dense foods. I'm talking about screens, right? Access to the entire history of the world's information in our pockets. The loneliness and kind of the breakdown of community and social structures that we're seeing in the modern day, right? Like there's so many things in the modern world that we did not evolve into experiencing. Like, think about the last 20 years, how much technology has changed and how much that technology has impacted you personally. There's a whole lot of stuff, including criticism from anonymous people on the internet. But gal, if you have the choice not to hang out in your comment section, if you have the ability to not have to read everything that's said about you or listen to everything that's spoken about you, I would suggest that you do that. Because if you're creating something for a group of people's entertainment, they are going to have opinions. If they choose to voice them, that is their choice, not yours.
I don't know how, like, celebrities deal with it, but, like, we were not made to be critiqued by thousands and thousands of strangers online. Like, that's just, our mental health was not made for that. And
right, our mental health wasn't made to have, like, a window into our life exist, right? You build barriers, build healthy coping mechanisms, don't do things that are, detrimental to your health, mental or physical. That's not a hard concept.
I don't think, unless you're in this position, you will ever understand the mental toughness it takes to read horrible things about yourself and just, like, not spiral. And I have spiraled. Thankfully, I'm in a better place, but, like, it's not easy. And I'm not saying that to get pity or sympathy. I love my job and I'm so fortunate to have it. But, like, it's hard. It's really hard sometimes. But I'm sorry to rant about it. I don't even know if I'll put this in the vlog. Sometimes
Well, you did.
I just need to, like, get it off my chest. But
does she have a good Judy who she could talk to? Maybe she should have this conversation with Bruno.
It's been lingering. It's been lingering lately. And I feel like I just...
Because what does she expect? Like, the thing about these opinions and conversations are that they're one-sided. They are just from one person's perspective, right? Is she expecting people in her comments to come to her defense? I'm assuming so, because she said it in this video.
I need to address it, because, like, no, I'm not thin. I didn't come out of my gastric bypass thin. I don't know where my body will be in the future, and I only care about being healthy. I really only care about that. Like, and it feels good, because, like, for the first time in my...
Great, so what does it matter that people are saying you didn't come out of your bypass thin or that you're eating bread? What the fuck does... That has nothing to do with your health. From your perspective, it doesn't. You're sitting here saying, I just want to be healthy, I just want this, I just want this. None of what other people think or say should have any impact on that. Like, you do the work. So, work.
My life, like, I just feel like...
Yeah, how is it our responsibility has? I'm feeling a particular sort of way in this discussion.
Stable. Like, I've been very calm lately. Like, I've just been feeling good about life and my routine, and I don't know. That's what it's
Maybe she needs more hobbies as well.
all about. I just feel pretty at peace with everything. So anyway, that's the vlog.
That was fun. Thanks.
You know, I'll probably start another one tomorrow because like I am loving this. I am loving that we're like a vlog channel for the most part now. But I love you. Thank you for listening to me.
Oh, you're so welcome. I mean, I had a lot to say in response, but this is what happens when you have a one-sided conversation, I guess.
Really, like the real supporters, like y'all have my heart.
Oh, she does sound like Ambi.
See your comments and you mean everything. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Ew, no. The people who watch you, Alex, are just people who watch things on the internet. No.
Bye.
Bye. All right, she's gone now. Good chat. Exactly, Alexandra. Oh boy. Also, I'm gonna need a headpiece to watch Alex with. What should that be? I'll have a think about it. Anyway, chat, we're at 2.5 hours now. I am a little sore. Yeah, a little sore, and I should make some lunch. So, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a fabulous day. Make sure to drink your water, wear some sunscreen, go and hug a loved one, talk to people. Don't complain about people's opinions on the internet. I mean, like, I do it, but not in that way, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go. So, thank you so much for being here. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. If you could hit the like button on the way out, that'd be fabulous. I'm off. I'm also Zach, and I will see you all in the next video and or